Happy Sunday, Miami Heat fans. Welcome into the Heat Report by Chat Sports. I am Nic Rohloff, where we are live once again for a Miami Heat game. This one coming in Milwaukee against the Bucks. The Heat won their opener post-All-Star break in a overtime thriller on Friday in Toronto against the Raptors, and are looking to continue to build momentum in the second half stretch against the Milwaukee Bucks, where this is the third meeting between Miami and Milwaukee this season. The Bucks won in Miami in the first game, 106-103, and then the Bucks dominated once again in Milwaukee against the Heat, a double-digit victory on a Thursday afternoon. Welcome in. I am Nic Rohloff. Hopefully everybody's having a good weekend and is ready for the game. I am hoping the Heat are able to finally beat the Bucks this year and start some momentum this second half of the year. A win today in Milwaukee against the Bucks would provide me with a lot of confidence going forward on this Heat basketball team. A loss, well, it wouldn't really dissuade me by any metric. I would just kind of be like, that's expected, right? The Heat, I would expect them to lose this game. I will predict the Heat will lose this game. So the only way that I would be disappointed is if they lose by like 30 points and it's uncompetitive. But they lose 8-9 point game, well, that's kind of where the Heat are in my mind right now. But a win, we feel much better about this team going forward for the rest of the year. Shout out your city for me down in the comments section, as we are 24 minutes away from getting tipped off in Milwaukee. How is everybody doing? Where are y'all watching from? Should be a fun one. Hopefully the Heat can stay in it. They almost beat the Bucks the first time they played. Like I mentioned, they got blown out the second time. Let's hope it's not a blowout. Both times they played, though, obviously no Davion Mitchell, no Andrew Wiggins. The first time they played, I think they had Jimmy. The second time they did not. Let's hope Miami's able to get a win. By the way, Bucks currently the 5th seed in the East, 31-24 record. Heat currently in that little tie for the 7th spot right now with the Orlando Magic with a 26-28 record. So hopefully Miami's able to get a win. Like, it'd be a pretty big win, man. It really would. Bucks are just 5-5 in their last 5 games, so it's not like they're playing incredible basketball. Heat, I believe, are 3-7 in their last 10. I believe are 3-7 in their last 10. Like I said, this would be a pretty big win. Last time they played, I said double-digit victory. It was 29 points, 125-96. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Nicaragua from Romarch. Hot Dog is in Lockport. Cat Slayer's in Boca Raton. Giannis and Dame are playing, to my belief. I'm pretty sure. Giannis wasn't questionable. Damian Lillard was questionable. Dame didn't play on Friday against the Wizards, but I believe he is playing tonight. Bryce is watching in Philly. Sack is in Minneapolis. Germany for Juan. That's sick. Kami's in Savannah, Georgia. Gary's watching in Miami. Appreciate the 81 people hanging out with us here on this Sunday afternoon. Heat will be right back at it tomorrow against the Hawks in Atlanta. Big week ahead for Miami. The Heat play 5 games in the next 7 days. 8 days. Yeah, 8 days. They play against the Bucks today, Hawks Monday, off Tuesday, Wednesday against the Hawks again, off Thursday, Pacers Friday, off Saturday, Knicks Sunday. Yeah, it's 8 days, 5 games in 8 days. So a big stretch for Miami. 3 of those games going up against teams in the top 5 of the standings in New York, Milwaukee, Indiana. The other 2 against the team that is right behind you in the Eastern Conference standings, the Atlanta Hawks. So it's going to be an interesting week, man. Now, I will say the Heat have the 5th easiest schedule for the remainder of the season. So they do play, I believe, the Wizards 3 more times. They play the Hornets a couple times, the Bulls a couple times. So there's easier games on the schedule for Miami. It's just that this upcoming 8-day stretch is not one of those times. T3's watching from Oregon. Mook says, I'm pretty sure you've never heard of Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. You would be correct. You would be correct. Jermaine says we might only win 1 of those games. Listen, this team is so inconsistent. It wouldn't put it past me for the Heat to go crazy and win 4 out of those 5 games. It also wouldn't shock me if the Heat went 0-5. That's where I'm at with this team. Every time the Heat play basketball, I have no clue what to expect. They can either play with any team in the league or they can look garbage. Like, we're beating the Thunder by 20 points for 3 quarters, and we lost by 15. So it's like, this team is so inconsistent. Any given night, they can look like a top 5 team in the NBA, and then one other night, they can look like the worst team in the NBA. So it's hard for me to really predict what this team is going to do on a night-to-night basis. It is difficult, folks. It is absolutely difficult. As we continue to get closer and closer to tip-off, 20.5 minutes to go, I got to give some major love to our sponsor, and that is Prize Picks. Today's show is sponsored by Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform out there. With more than 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks is the best daily fantasy sports platform. All you do is pick more or less on at least 2 or more player stat projections for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Prize Picks has invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. And when you hit and I hit, they are putting their members first. All withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. You can get your money in as quick as 15 minutes. They also have weekly promotions can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. I've got an entry for tonight's game. I got Kel'el Ware more than 9 points, less than Terry Rozier 8.5 points, more than Giannis and Tyler Herro combined 48 points, and then they also offer flash deals at times. Today, 25.5 SGA points, discounted from 30.5 to 25.5. I'll take that 4-player entry right here. Got 3 mores, 1 less. Just an example of how you can play Prize Picks on a daily basis. So join me and the millions of others on Prize Picks right now. Download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That link is in the description and comments of today's live show. Prize Picks. Run your game. All right, where are we at, folks? How you feeling about tonight? Who you got? MIA for the Heat, MIL for the Bucks. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Get your votes down in the chat. How y'all feeling? I see MIA from Tyson, Miami Tyson or Sulan. Simply Miami, Row Miami, Vaden Miami, Sack Miami, Game Master Miami, Gary Miami, Ruben Miami, Robert Miami, Sack, Gustavo, Row March. Y'all are more bold than me, man. Y'all are better than me. Listen, no one loves the Miami Heat more than me. No one wants the Heat to win on a nightly basis more than me. I just don't see how the Heat win today. They're just too inconsistent of a basketball team. I would love to be proven wrong. Love it. Nothing I'd want more than to be proven wrong and the Heat actually win this game. I just don't think it's going to happen. Just don't think it's going to happen. I hope I'm wrong, like I said. Same starting lineup for Miami as always. Davion Mitchell, Andrew Wiggins, Tyler Herro, Bam, and Kel'el Ware. These are the games that it really is helpful to have Kel'el Ware because Bam is able to guard Giannis. And obviously you have now Bam guarding Giannis and then Ware on Brook Lopez, and then with Kyle Kuzma into the mix for the Wizards, you have Andrew Wiggins on him. Damian Lillard is active. You will put, obviously, Davion Mitchell on Dame. And then you have Tyler Herro defending AJ Green, who I believe is starting at the 2 today. No Bobby Portis and Pat Connaughton for the Bucks. Miami is pretty much fully healthy. No Kevin Love, but he doesn't play anyway. The Bucks, Kyle Kuzma, that was their prized addition at the deadline. He's playing 6 games for the Bucks, 16 points per game, 8 rebounds. Shooting 42% from the field. Kyle Kuzma, I've liked him as a target for Miami in the past to be that 4th option next to Herro, Jimmy, Bam. Obviously, not the case. I was talking about that trade being a possibility before the season, moving Terry Rozier and maybe Jaquez or Terry Rozier in a pick to get Kyle Kuzma. Not the case. He's obviously in Milwaukee. Andrew Wiggins will probably be matched up with him to start the game. Bam on Giannis. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Why is Kevin Love not playing? Personal reasons for K-Love. So, personal reasons for K-Love. He's missed a lot of games this year due to personal reasons. It is what it is. I'm also not worried about it. Like, to me, Kevin Love's role on this team is just to be a veteran in the locker room. And maybe if there's like a million injuries, he can step in and play, stretch the offense, hit a couple threes, because he's just a true vet and true professional. But since Kel'el Ware has become the starting center, the Heat just put in a rotation of bigs of Bam, Ware, Jovic, and now Kyle Anderson's into the mix. But you really just have Bam or Ware always at the 5, and then you have Jovic in there at the 4 if Bam sits down or if Ware sits down. So to me, Kevin Love's really not necessary on this team. You got a 3 kind of man rotation at big between Jovic, Ware, and Bam. And if Ware doesn't play well, then that's where Kyle Anderson comes into play. Ware played very bad, and I thought he gave terrible, lazy effort on Friday night against the Raptors. Spo pulled him midway through the third. Kyle Anderson came in, balled out, actually stabilized that game for Miami, and then they closed with Jovic and Bam. So I like that. I like that type of rotation there by Spo. And even though the Heat almost blew that game against the Raptors on Friday, I thought the rotations from Spo were much better than what they have been. So hopefully they're going to continue to be as good. 15 minutes to go until tip-off. Over 100 people watching. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get to 50 likes before we tip off. We already got 26. We already got 26 likes. Let's get to 50. Zach said, or someone said, did Haywood fall in the lineup? Yeah, pretty much. Listen, the Heat only went 8-9 deep in that game against Milwaukee. Jaquez didn't play. Highsmith didn't play. Kyle Anderson was not going to play until they benched Kel'el Ware. So, it's not like Anderson's in the rotation. He was going to be a DNP too, but then Ware was playing lazy and not giving good effort, and they're like, all right, we're going a different direction. Right now, the rotation feels kind of set. They're kind of getting the playoff mode down the stretch. You obviously have the starting lineup of Davion Mitchell, Wiggins, Herro, Bam, and Ware. But then off the bench, it's going to be Jovic, Duncan, Rozier. And that kind of feels where we're at right now. And then on any given night, maybe you see a ninth guy in there, whether it's a Jaquez, an Anderson, a Highsmith. But your top 8 players are pretty much set. Your tightened rotation, when we got 27 games left in the year, they start to rotate that, or they start to tighten up that rotation, man. Now, with 5 games in 8 days and a back-to-back tonight and tomorrow, because you play the Hawks tomorrow, maybe Spo opens up the rotation slightly because you have 5 games in 8 days, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon. 36 likes. Let's get to 50 before tip off. I'll say this. If we get to 65 likes, I'll take a shot of tequila before the game starts. If we get to 65 likes before we tip off in 13 minutes, I'll take a shot of tequila. But we do have a super chat menu for tonight. As always, $10. We're bringing back the wheel spins. If we want to spin that wheel, see what's on the goodie bag of that wheel. Could be a Hall of Fame spot, a shot, push-ups, beer bong, could be something y'all have to do. We have a lot of stuff on that wheel. As always, $20 super chat gets you into the Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame, and I will guarantee a shot of tequila. And if we want to get crazy, I got the Merbanga, I got the Happy Dads, $50 super chat. I will do a beer bong. Those are today's specials here on our super chat menu. Any donations are appreciated because we put out daily content for free, and those donations help us grow, help us get more producer help, get more studio space. It is greatly appreciated, and it shows our bosses we're doing a good job here since we're live for 60-plus games a season. No Justin today. It's a one-man band here. We'll see if we get producer help on the weekends. We get it Monday through Friday at this point, but Saturday and Sunday games, those are going to be question marks for the rest of the way until the postseason potentially. But that can change if y'all super chat, so you got a chance. You got a chance. All right, as we do got 11 minutes to go until tip-off. Predict the score for me. What y'all think the score is going to be tonight? What y'all think the score is going to be tonight? This game was an ESPN game, and then they took us off ESPN. Don't blame them. I think it would have been a good ESPN game, but they took us off. Who did they replace us with? Was it Hawks Pistons? Or it might have been, I think it was Grizzlies Cavs. Yeah, you can't hate on that. Grizzlies Cavs deserves to be on more than us, probably. Probably does deserve to be on more than us. Warriors won again. They're 5-1 in the Jimmy era. Sad boy. Jimmy had 18, 5-4 today. I will say it is seeming more and more likely that the Heat will be picking in this draft. Remember, folks, the Heat came into this year with a little double entendre, if you will. They have their pick, but they're traded their 2025 pick to OKC, but it's lottery protected, which means if the Heat were out of the playoffs and picking in the lottery, the Heat would keep their 2025 pick. But if it made the playoffs, then it goes to the Thunder. But then they got that pick from Golden State in the trade of Jimmy Butler to where the Heat got the Warriors 2025 pick that is top 10 protected, which means if the Warriors are picking anywhere between 11 to 14 inside the lottery or make the playoffs, the Heat get that pick. And with the Warriors playing a better brand of basketball with Jimmy Butler, they look like a team that is going to be playing in the postseason, which means the Heat are likely going to get a pick from Golden State this season, probably anywhere between the 15, 16, 17 range, or maybe if they miss the playoffs and lose in the play-in, it'll be late lottery, 13, 14, something like that. But I do think Miami will ultimately be picking in the draft one way or another. But let's look at some score predictions. Poochie, the hater on the channel, says 130-90 Bucks. I don't think we'll lose by 40. I'm not delusional, though. I did pick the Heat to lose this game. I'll give my prediction here in just a second. Kavion, 118-116 Miami. Gary says 95-92 Bucks, or Heat win, though. Logan, 116-112 Heat. Rome says 120-118 Miami. Noah says Heat suck. Listen, we're not a good basketball team, Noah, but I don't think you can do much talking over there. You want to talk about an all-time fraudulent basketball team? New York Knicks, 0-7 against the Celtics, Cavs, and Thunder, getting blown out in almost all 7 of those games as well. Y'all ain't a real team, man. I promise you, y'all are second-round exits. Second-round exits. Y'all suck. We suck. Like, listen, here's the thing. I'm not going to go on to a different channel, though, and say the Knicks suck. If my team was as fraudulent as the Knicks, I wouldn't go on onto the channels and talk shit. That's just me. The only 3 teams in the NBA that can talk shit, in my opinion, is the Celtics, Thunder, and Cavs, because those are the only 3 true title contenders, in my opinion. Hot Dog says 121-103 Bucks. Terry says 130-115 Heat. I'm going to go Bucks win 111-102. 9-point loss. What's the spread in this game? 4.5-point spread? Actually surprised it's not higher than that, since the Bucks are pretty much fully healthy. And the last time we played, we lost by 30. 4.5-point spread? Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. I said 111-102. 111-102. That's my prediction. $111-102. Listen, I'm a realistic Heat fan. I always say this. I'm never going to tell you that what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you how it is. In my true thoughts. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Unfortunately, that's how I think the game's going to go today. Hope I'm wrong, though. Hope I'm wrong. Like I always say, if I predict the Heat to lose, I always hope I'm wrong. I think there hasn't been many times this year where I picked the Heat to lose and they actually won, though, if we're going to be fair. If we're going to be fair, I don't think I've made many predictions that they're going to lose and they've won. That's just me. Oh, we got our first super chat of the day. Shout out to my guy, Tim Green, who's becoming more and more of a legend. Appreciate you, my dog. We'll get that on screen once it comes through our software here in just a second, as we are still 6 minutes and change to go. I'm very excited for this week. 4 watch parties this week. 5 in the next 8 days. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and today. How about that? How about Tim Green with a $5 super chat? Who would you trade Terry Rozier for this summer? And is there anyone you would pick up this summer in free agency? So here, I'll be honest here, Tim. I have not fully looked to the free agency market just yet. I know what players could be available, but I'm not going to look there yet. I think it's going to be a busy trade market. I think I'll look towards that based on how the season, I'll be honest, like we're so focused on how this season's going, I'm not really focusing on the off season until probably late March, early April, depending on where the Heat are in the standings. So I'll come back to you on that, but Rozier is going to have a $26.6 million expiring salary next season. That could be used in a lot of different ways, whether you're trying to dump him off to a other team, or if you're trying to use that salary in a big trade where you're taking in a big-time player like a KD or something like that, and you need the $26 million to match. So it's going to be interesting, but I do think the Heat will try to trade Terry Rozier this offseason. That is my prediction. I think they attempt to trade him, kind of like what they did with Kyle Lowry a couple years ago, if you remember. They tried to trade Lowry when he had that $30 million expiring, but were fine bringing him to the deadline, which is what they did, and then they traded for Terry Rozier. I think a similar situation could unfold for the Heat, but I hope that they do move off of him. I hope they do move off of him. All right, I asked this on Friday, but I want to ask it again. Will the Heat be in the play-in? With 5 minutes to go, will they be in the play-in? Y for yes, N for no. Remember, play-in is a 7 through 10 seed. Y for yes, N for no. Now, you could answer no, but I'd like you to specify, are you answering no because the Heat somehow climb to the 6th seed, or they drop out and are the 11th seed? I see a lot of yeses. I think it's the overwhelming yes. I don't think they climb to the 6th seed, and I don't think it's possible for them to drop out of the top 10 either. Simply says we get in by a game, which means you think you're going to track down the Pistons for the 6th seed. So does Apachito, T3, Skipper. You guys are very optimistic. You know what? I give y'all credit. Y'all are better than me. Y'all are better than me. Yeah, I know the schedule is favorable down the stretch, but Pistons are playing good ball. Pistons are actually in action tonight. Who are they playing again? They're playing the Hawks. Intriguing game in the standings there. Hawks are the 9 seed behind you right now. Heat are technically the 8 seed behind the Magic, who are the 7 seed by .002 in the win percentage. Magic playing the Wizards tonight, so they'll probably win that game. Pistons versus Atlanta. You want Atlanta to win that game. Even if you lose, the Hawks might jump you in the standings, but you want the Pistons to not climb any higher. This is a good standings watch. Good standings watch tonight. Orlando's in action, Detroit's in action, Atlanta's in action. So 6 through 9 is all in action today. 6 through 9 is all in action today. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Oh, another super chat coming in. Appreciate you, Kyle Greer. That's a Hall of Famer right there. Kyle Greer, I believe he is a Hall of Famer. I think I wrote him this year. Let me see here. Yeah, Kyle Greer right there. That's a Hall of Famer, baby. Haven't seen too many Hall of Famers today. Kyle's a Hall of Famer, but I think he's the only one that I've seen in the chat so far today. Appreciate you, Kyle. Oh, there's another Hall of Famer, Wasim Khan, coming into the building with 2:55 to go until we tip off. Appreciate my guy, Wasim Khan, for always showing the love to the me in the channel and the boys here at Chat Sports. Appreciate you, my friend. Kaio's $2 super chat. What happened to Triple J? My boy is getting DNPs now. Yeah, listen, he just hasn't been good this year. And I got to be honest, I watched the Heat in person in their final game before the All-Star break in Dallas, and I thought watching him live, it was just terrible. He can't space the floor. He tries to spin, and he tries to bully his way inside the paint every possession. He just isn't a good fit for this basketball team at this point. If he was able to shoot 36, 37% from 3 and create a threat on the perimeter to space the opposing defense, then he could play because he provides you with some good rebounding and in transition. But if he can't give you anything in the half court offensively, then he provides you nothing. It's tough. It's tough. Wow, see him with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my guy. Oh, there's a Hall of Famer. Kyle Lazarus is in the building. That's another Hall of Famer. So now we got 3 Hall of Famers. Kyle Lazarus, Kyle Greer, Wasim Khan. Appreciate all you all for getting in the chat. 240 people watching. Under 2 minutes to go until tip-off. Are you ready for the game? If you are, spam me. Big opportunity for Miami today to make a statement to themselves. Not the league, but to themselves, that they can beat a team in the top 5 like Indiana, like Milwaukee, a Knicks. Probably not Boston or Cleveland, but those 3 teams look very beatable right now. Can this young Heat team get a win on the road against a team better than them? Can they do it? Let's go. It's a big game for Miami. Big game for Miami, not only in the standings, but for themselves to give themselves confidence before a rough week where they play the Hawks twice, Pacers, and Knicks. Big week ahead, could start really well tonight. Spam those me's. I see Sack, Verge, those, Dennis, Melvin, Noah. Keep on spamming those me's if you want a shout out. Heat for Life, Sulan, Rome, Simply, Hot Dog, Tyson, Virgil, Apachito, Lance, Dandyman, Wasim, Kathy, Scenes, CL, spam those me's. I'm fascinated to see the matchups tonight, man. Like I mentioned, we match up well with their starting lineup. Ware on Brook Lopez, Bam on Giannis, Wiggins on Kuzma, Davion on Lillard, and then Herro on the 2 guard. I believe it's AJ Green tonight. I think it's going to be a fascinating matchup. Listen, obviously, those 2 players in terms of Giannis and Dame are otherworldly defensively or offensively, but hypothetically, the Heat do match up well with them on that side of the floor. All right, it's almost about time to get going in Milwaukee. Heat are wearing their Vice unis today. The Bucks are wearing their alternate blue unis, if you know what I mean. I just wish that more players or teams wore their natural unis. Like, I like the Heat's Vice unis. Don't get it twisted. But is it just me, or do the Heat wear them way too much? Right? Feels like the Heat are wearing their Vice unis like 70% of the games, and it just feels too much. What's wrong with the black unis? What's wrong with the... Well, we do know the white unis are replaced by the Vice, so I guess, but... What's wrong with the black unis, the red unis? Sometimes it's good to see El Clasico. El Clasico. All right, here we go. Starting lineups are taking the floor. Like I mentioned, Davion Mitchell, Tyler Herro, Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo, Kel'el Ware for Miami. For the Milwaukee Bucks, you have Damian Lillard, Kyle Kuzma, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Brook Lopez, and I believe AJ Green. Maybe it's Gary Trent. I can't tell. It's Taurean Prince. So they actually go big. Interesting. They go Taurean Prince at the 2. I didn't see that one coming. Not see that one coming. That's who's likely going to be guarding Tyler Herro off the rep. Here we go, folks. It's about time to get going in Milwaukee. Last time the Heat were in Milwaukee, they lost by 29 points on national television. Let's hope it's a different story for the Heat tonight. Kel'el Ware, Bam Adebayo, or Kel'el Ware, Brook Lopez, center circle. Ball is tipped. The ball is won by the Miami Heat, and you will see the Heat get the ball in the first and fourth quarter. Let's get it rolling, baby. Wiggins guarded by Kuzma on the left wing. Gets a screen from Adebayo. Wiggins down the rim. Can't finish. Rebound to Brook Lopez. Good drive and attack by Wiggins. He just got to make that. Giannis in transition. Picked up by Ware. Doubled by Mitchell. It's swung around the perimeter. Giannis gets it back. Pulls up for a deep 2 over Ware, and he makes it. But I'm going to live with that shot every day of the week. If Giannis wants to take 16-foot mid-range shots, I know he's capable. Fine by me. It's better than the alternative. Herro working on Dame. Gets a screen. He's probing inside. Swing pass to Wiggins. Left wing 3. Rattles in and out. And Lillard grabs the board. Lillard will bring it up on the right side. Screened by Lopez. Loses the handle. Turned over. Wiggins picks up the loose ball. Heat in transition. Herro trailing. Lobbing. Ware lays it up and in. Excellent transition opportunity for Miami to even the game up at 2. Defense to offense. Kuzma, quick 3 the other way. No good, and Kel'el Ware grabs the rebound. Good contest there by Wiggins in transition. Herro the other way, guarded by Taurean Prince, finds the trailing Adebayo. Swung around to Wiggins. Back to Bam. Adebayo driving. 8-foot push shot over Lopez, comes up short, and Giannis grabs the board. Antetokounmpo gets downhill, Euro step, kicks to the corner, Lillard 3. It's good. Davion Mitchell, you cannot give Lillard any space, my friend. I know that was just a mental mistake by Mitchell to help on Giannis. Don't leave Dame, man. Wiggins coming off of a curl inside, turns it over. Rough start for Wiggins, 0 for 2 from the field and a turnover. Bucks in transition. Lillard inside the Giannis, a trailing Kuzma, knocked away by Davion Mitchell, but it goes right to Taurean Prince for a three, and he misses. Adebayo clears the board. Outlet to Herro. Herro gets downhill in transition. Off glass, high arcing, good. Tyler Herro on the board for the first time tonight. Excellent job by Tyler, generating all 4 points for Miami in transition with a lob pass and a finish at the rim. Herro looking good early on. Giannis top of the key the other way. Adebayo defending. Giannis swings it to Lillard off of a curl. He launches a three. Can't connect, and Ware grabs the board. Herro now to the left side. Driving inside. Not really defended. Sneak layup, no good, but Bam Adebayo comes in for the offensive putback, and the Heat have their first lead of the night. Interesting. There was like bad defense by Milwaukee there. Giannis pulls up for three, and he drains it. I'll say it again. If Giannis wants to knock down mid-range deep shots and pull up threes, I'll live with it. I'm not letting him get downhill, though. Herro off a curl, working inside, back to Bam. Adebayo drives on Lopez. Elbow pull-up mid-range shots. Good, and Adebayo's got 4 straight points. Bam's offense continuing to elevate, 23 points per game in his last 10. Lopez will try a three. No good, and Herro grabs the board. He'll bring it up, 8.5 to go in the first quarter. Herro driving on Prince, gets a step to the rim, lefty layup, gets it to go. Herro with 4 points, and the Heat up 10-8. Like the start offensively for Miami, not settling, getting downhill against this defense for Milwaukee. Giannis the other way, fading away in the mid-post, and he knocks it down. 7 early points for Antetokounmpo, all tough jumpers. I mean, I'll live with it. I just will. Bucks 4 of 8 shooting, Miami 5 of 9. Wiggins inside, a lot of contact, no call, but a finish by Wiggins. And he's on the board. Kuzma in transition, bumped, fouled, and he will go to the line for 2. I mean, I don't know how Wiggins doesn't get that call. Wiggins gets absolutely bodied inside. No foul. Ridiculous. How about this staggering number early on, folks? Heat have 12 points. All 12 points for Miami coming inside the paint. Milwaukee has 10 points. None of those are in the paint. All jumpers. 2 threes from Dame and Giannis and 2 mid-rangers from Giannis. I can't believe they just called that foul on Ware. Sure, there was some contact, but there was more contact down the other end on Wiggins. Ball don't lie. Kuzma misses the first free throw. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Type the BDLs. Ball don't lie. Even if Kuzma makes this one, ball doesn't lie. Which he does. So 12-11, Heat still lead. Herro has it left wing, driving, gets a step, finds Ware on the outside. He hands it off to Wiggins, left open, but now he drives to the corner for Adebayo. Bam sees 2 bodies, Euro step, floater. I mean, he gets pushed there by Lopez, no call. I mean, the officiating is already a question mark. Giannis in transition, right wing, pulls up for a 16-foot mid-range shot, misses, gets his own rebound, and puts it back up and in. I don't know how he gets his own board there. Come on, guys. What are we doing? Mitchell the other way, pick and roll with Bam, Adebayo at the elbow, driving on Lopez, pump fake, floater, good, Adebayo. With a strong offensive start tonight, 6 points for him. Heat back up in front. Dame driving, kicking, Giannis swinging, Lopez. Now he'll fake the handoff to Kuzma and reset the offense to Giannis on the left wing. Antetokounmpo will try another 3. That one no good. I'll live with it, folks. I will every day. And Davion Mitchell gets the board. Herro gets the outlet, 6.5 to go in the first. Heat looking good early. Herro working with Bam in the pick and roll. Fouled on the floor, and it will be side out for Miami. Little reach-in foul called on Milwaukee. And that will take us to our first TV timeout. Heat up 14-13. Miami, all 14 points in the painted area. Not settling, getting to the rim. I absolutely love it. During this first TV timeout, we're going to tell you about today's sponsor. That is Prize Picks. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform out there. With more than 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, PrizePicks is the best daily fantasy sports platform. All you do is pick more or less on at least 2 or more player stat projections for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. PrizePicks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. And when you hit and I hit, they are putting their members first. All withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. You can get your money in as quick as 15 minutes. They also have weekly promotions can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. I've got an entry for tonight's game. I got Khalil Ware, more than 9 points, less than Terry Rozier, 8.5 points, more than Giannis and Tyler Herro combined 48 points, and then they also offer flash deals at times. Today, 25.5 SGA points, discounted from 30.5 to 25.5. I'll take that 4-player entry right here. Got 3 mores, 1 less. Just an example of how you can play PrizePicks on a daily basis. So join me and the millions of others on PrizePicks right now. Download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That link is in the description and comments of today's live show. PrizePicks. Shout out PrizePicks for sponsoring today's show. I like my entry early on, folks. Need Ware to have 10 points. He's got 2 early on. I need Herro and Giannis to combine for 49 points. They've got to combine 13 early on. SGA plays later tonight, and Rozier is yet to check in, but he's getting less and less minutes for this team, so I think less than 8.5 sounds pretty good to me. Sounds pretty good to me. Simply says, would I rather have Mitchell or Dennis Schroeder? Davion Mitchell. Rather have Davion Mitchell. Younger. Yeah, Dennis Schroeder's better offensively, but Mitchell's a better defensive player. I'd probably give Schroeder the edge in terms of playmaking as well, but I think Mitchell fits this team better. And if you kept Schroeder for the rest of the year, he's a expiring contract. You know you're not going to re-sign him, no matter what happens. So it would have just been an expiring for the rest of the year. With Davion Mitchell, you get a chance to evaluate him in your system, and he's a restricted free agent, which means you could bring him back for a relatively cheap price in the offseason, which is something that I would already like to do. At worst, he's your backup point guard next year. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to have him instead. Substitutions during the timeout, Duncan Robinson and Jovic in, Wiggins and Ware out. Jovic inside, bank shot, good, and a foul. Taurean Prince undercut Bam Adebayo after the shot went up. So it's an and one. What a good pump fake by Jovic. Drives inside and banks it up and in. But Bam went up to grab a potential rebound and was undercut by Taurean Prince, which means Adebayo will be at the line for 1 free throw. So Heat have 16 points. All 16 of them are in the painted area. That could change if Bam makes this free throw. Jovic into the game and producing right away. And Bam makes the free throw. He's got 7 points, and the Heat have a 4-point lead, their largest of the evening. Giannis on the left wing gets it to Brook Lopez, worked around the perimeter to Damian Lillard. Mitchell defending. Giannis that's an illegal screen. How about that, folks? Davion Mitchell does it every single night. Davion Mitchell is the best player I have ever watched in my life at getting opposing players to commit illegal screens, and he does it again. Type 4-5 for Davion Mitchell. He does it every game. He gets at least 2 a game, it feels like, an illegal screen on the opposing team. Special defender, man. AJ Green into the game for Milwaukee. He's defending Herro. Herro swings it over to Duncan Robinson. Gary Trent into the game as well. Bam has it. Top of the key. Driving on Lopez. Pulls up at the free throw line. Can't hit the mid-range shot. And Giannis grabs the board. Antetokounmpo brings it up right side. Stops at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Dame. Dame curling 3. Rattles in and out. And Adebayo grabs the board. Outlet to Herro. And he'll get picked up by Gary Trent. Herro working inside, pull-up, elbow jumper, high arcing mid-range shot, no good. And the ball gets tipped out by Bam, but goes out of bounds. 5.5 to go in this opening quarter. Like what the Heat have done offensively, aggressive getting to the rim and forcing the Bucks to take a lot of jumpers. They haven't really got much inside the paint early on. Gary Trent inside the paint here, floater and one. Duncan Robinson, dude. He's a cone, bro. Gary Trent a little shaken up on the play. Gary, dude, he's a cone, bro. Sometimes it just drives me nuts. When Duncan Robinson is doing well offensively, there's really nothing like it because of the gravitational pull he has. But God, is he one of the worst defenders I have ever watched in the NBA. He's a cone. He's literally a chair out there, man. I've never seen a worse defender in my entire life. It's hard for me to remember one. Gary Trent misses the free throw. Rebound down to Adebayo. Heat remain up by 2. Looks like the Bucks are going to a zone here. The ball is swung to Herro. Right wing 3. No good, and Giannis grabs the board. Interesting defense there by the Bucks. Milwaukee in transition. Gary Trent gets cut off by Herro. Good defense by Tyler. On the baseline. This is going to be a 5 seconds. Yeah, he just stood there for 5 seconds. Excellent defense by Miami. Just not allowing anybody to shake free off the ball. And it's the 3rd turnover of the game on Milwaukee. Good defense by Tyler in transition, and no one got open, and Trent couldn't find anyone to pass the ball to. Heat the other way. 5 minutes remain in the first quarter. Adebayo handoff to Duncan Robinson. Duncan moving to his right, picks up his dribble, swings it to Jovic. Quick release 3 for Nico. Doesn't hit rim. Air ball. Dame with the rebound, and he'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Swings it to Brook Lopez. Heat 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Lopez trying to get it to Giannis. It's swung to A.J. Green, who one more is it to Trent Jr. for a triple, and he knocks it down. 3rd 3 of the quarter for Milwaukee, and they jump back in front 18-17. I like what Miami is doing in terms of being aggressive, attacking the rim, and not settling for most of this first quarter. But the truth is, folks, it's a 3-point league, and if you're not going to be able to knock down threes and your opponent's going to make threes, you're not going to be able to win basketball games. Not going to panic early on in this one. It's still close, 17-18. $450 people watching. If you want the Heat to get the win today, hit that thumbs up icon. Come on, folks. Want the Heat to win? Like the video. 450 people watching. We should be at least 125 likes. We're at 85. Can we get 40 likes during this timeout? If we get 40 likes before we get back to action in this quarter, I'll take a shot in the house. 76ers and Joel Embiid are consulting doctors and considering alternative options on his injured knee. Sides have hoped for progress in Embiid's body, but have not. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. 108 likes. Can we get 20 more likes, and I'll take a shot of tequila on the house. $120. We're 5 likes away. Can we get there? Can we get there? Oh, I've had a headache all day long. To be fair, I am a little sick. I started getting sick on Thursday. Had a sore throat on Thursday night, Friday, and Friday night. Yeah, I did that whole watch party on Friday with a sore throat. You're welcome. Woke up Saturday, and then throughout the day, it got better. And then went to bed yesterday, no sore throat. No sore throat today, but I do feel a little congested, and I've had a headache all day. So that's not been great. It hasn't been great. Hasn't been great. Shout out Wasim Khan with a $2 super chat. And Embiid sucks isn't overrated. Listen, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to say he's overrated right now because I don't think a lot of people actually rate him pretty high at this point in his career because we know what he is in terms of in the playoffs and injury prone. But he might be one of the most overrated careers of all time. One of the most talented players that we've seen play on the basketball court. Problem, he never is on the court and he crumbles in the postseason. So, one of the most wasted talents in the NBA for sure, it feels like. All right, we're back in action. Adebayo sits down. Ware into the game. Ware hands it off to Herro. Herro at the free throw line. Lobs it. And Ware throws it down. Good set by Erik Spoelstra out of the timeout. And the Heat go back up in front. Ware with 4 points. Herro with 3 assists. 4 assists and 4 points. Herro's been great. Damian Lillard driving inside, hanging. Blocked by Ware. Ball loose. Jovic with the rebound. He's leading the break for Miami. Finds a trailing Davion Mitchell, and the Heat will reset their offense. Great play there by Kalel. Mitchell driving on Gary Trent. Scoop layup. Good! 4-0 spurt by Miami out of the timeout to go back up by 3. I like what I've seen from Kalel Ware. I think he got the message that Spoelstra sent him by benching him late on Friday because he looks way more engaged on both ends today. Davion Mitchell gets a screen, Lillard gets a screen. He kicks it to the corner. It's a Kuzma triple. No good. Good rebound by Duncan Robinson. Kuzma's not the best three-point shooter. Shoots about 33, 34%. I'll live with it. Herro working on Gary Trent. Gets a screen from Ware. Herro, baseline drive to the corner. Jovic, three-point attempt. It's good! First three-pointer of the night for the Heat is by Niko Jovic, and the Heat have their largest lead of the game at 6 points. 7-0 run in the last minute out of the timeout. That's how you respond, folks. That is how you respond. Dame at the top, guarded by Mitchell. Oh, that looked like an illegal screen again. Not called. Lillard over to A.J. Green. He lines up a 3. Too strong. Rebound, Duncan Robinson. Outlet Herro. He pushes. Fouled on the floor. There will say it's on the floor. A.J. Green. Herro has been doing that move much more often where the Euro step pull through, where the players reach in and slap his arm. They've said that he is in the shooting motion on Friday, but here, different officials say not the case. I will say that block by Ware on Lillard looked very close to a goaltend, but I don't think they can review it. So, I don't think they can. We'll see. Side out for Miami. 6-point lead. Mitchell inbounds it to Ware. Kalel Ware, handoff Herro. Herro working inside. Running floater. Nobody contests, and he gets it up and in. Heat lead by 8. This offense for Miami has been crispy, man. Getting everything they want. Everything's done with a purpose. Dame drives inside. Fouled by Ware. That will be Kalel Ware's second foul of the quarter. And you wonder how that will impact his playing time going forward in this game. Yeah, Ware clearly slaps the arm there. No disputing that one. It's the third foul on the Heat this game. 1 on Duncan, 2 on Ware. Dame at the free throw line for the first time tonight, looking to cut into this 8-point deficit. He misses the first free throw. Can't say ball don't lie because it was one of the most obvious and clear fouls that I've seen in some time, but I'll take the miss. Oh, we did get 125 likes, by the way, so I will take a shot next time out. Dame makes the second free throw. Jericho Sims into the game for Milwaukee. The fact that that's their backup center with no Bobby Portis is concerning for them. Duncan Robinson curling 3. He has space, and he makes them pay! Heat up 10! Second triple of the game for the Heat. Duncan on the board for the first time. Gary Trent Jr. looking to answer with a step-back 3. Can't. Ware with the board. Outlets to Davion Mitchell. He'll bring it up right side. To Herro. Driving on Lillard. Cut off. Now drops it to Jovic. Jovic posting up A.J. Green. Has the height advantage. And gets to his right hand off the glass. This Heat offense has been spectacular. 31-19. 24 points in the paint for the Heat tonight. That's an illegal screen. Oh my God, what a missed call by the officials, and Jericho Sims gets a dunk. That should have been the second illegal screen drawn by Davion Mitchell. That was ridiculous no call. 1:10 to go. Heat up by 10. Herro working on the right wing. Driving inside. Gets inside and is fouled by Gary Trent Jr. Will it be in the act of shooting or on the floor? I love Jovic taking his time, getting position on AJ Green, and then just easy right hook off the glass. The fourth foul on Milwaukee. The Heat are not in the bonus, and it was not in the act of shooting, so it'll be side out for Miami. Rozier checks in for the first time. Davion Mitchell takes a seat. It almost feels like Davion Mitchell might match Damian Lillard's minutes tonight. Lillard went out, Mitchell went out. I'd love that if I'm honestly Miami. Rozier inbounds it to Ware. Ware, backdoor pass to Duncan, swung around the perimeter. It's a Rozier catch and shoot right wing three, and it doesn't go. Good look, though. Good offense. Gary Trent Jr. back the other way for the Bucks. Swings it over to Kevin Porter Jr., who's in for the first time. Back out to Trent Jr. for three. Too strong, and Duncan Robinson grabs the board. He'll outlet it to Rozier. Rozier in transition. Swings it to Jovic, who resets out the Herro. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Heat still lead by 10. Herro gets a screen from Ware, bumped and fouled, and I believe that will be 2 free throws coming for Tyler Herro as the Heat are in the bonus now. Second foul under 2 minutes on the Bucks, plus the 5th foul on Milwaukee this quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws coming for Miami with 43 seconds remaining. Love it. Herro with 6 points, 6 assists on 3 of 6 shooting early in this game. Herro gets the friendly roll and makes the first free throw, so he's now got 7 points. Herro will make it 8. He's got 2 free throws here, 33-21. Let's get a stop. Let's continue to build out this lead early on. Kevin Porter Jr. brings it up. This lineup for the Bucks is interesting. Wiggins back in. Porter Jr., tough step back too, and he makes it. You know, he's going to make that consistently. You got it, my friend. All you did. Pick and roll, Rozier Ware. Swung over to Herro. He won't go 2 for 1s. We'll settle for the best shot possible here. Herro isolating on AJ Green. Gets a screen from Wiggins. Miscommunication by Milwaukee. Wiggins cuts inside. Has it. 4 on the shot clock. Steps back at the 3-point line. Will launch it over Jericho Sims. And he hits plus the foul! Andrew Wiggins! 3 plus the foul! Possession was going absolutely nowhere, but Wiggins bails him out with a tough 3. Sims just gets into his landing area there and makes them pay. What a first quarter offensively by the Miami Heat. And they're going to review this for a potential flagrant because as the rules dictate, if you don't give the shooter a place to land, they can upgrade it to a flagrant foul. So they're going to quickly review this with 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. But it looks like the Heat will carry a double-digit lead into quarter number 2. Let's watch the replay here. Clearly was behind the line. Oh, by rule, that's a flagrant. By rule, that's a flagrant. I'm not, like, Wiggins' front foot hits Jericho Sims' shin before he even hits the ground. So it's not even that he undercut him. He didn't even give him any space to land. This should be a flagrant. It is Andrew Wiggins' birthday. Good point, Ro March. Spam those 22s in the chat. Spam those 22s in the chat. Wiggins' birthday, and he's about to get a 4-point play potentially for Miami. He's got 5 points in the game. Now, I don't know if the Heat will they get the ball back or they get an extra free throw on this flagrant? I always get confused on how the flagrant rules work in the NBA. Okay, so the Heat will get 2 free throws to make 1 shot. So if Wiggins makes the first free throw, he doesn't get another because he made the basket. So it will be 2 free throws by Wiggins to make 1. And it is Heat ball. So the Heat will go into the second quarter with a 14-plus lead, assuming Wiggins at least can make 1 of these 2 free throws. As long as Wiggins can make 1 of these 2 free throws, it will be a 14-point lead for Miami plus ball going into with 10 seconds remaining. Wiggins to convert the 4-point play, has 2 shots at it. Misses the first of Quaid. Come on, Wiggs. He gets a second. That's why the flagrant is big, because the normal and 1, he would have just had 3 points. But the flagrant gives him a second chance at it. Come on, Wiggs. All right, he makes it. So flagrant helps the Heat out, 37-23, and Heat ball. I'm not going to get mad at Wiggins for missing a free throw. You know I get mad at missed free throws, but if he made the first one, he wouldn't have got a second, so it didn't really matter. 10 seconds remain. They inbound it to Wiggins. Ware sets him a screen. Wiggins driving. Step back, deep 2. Too strong. Ware tips out the rebound to Rozier. Swung to Herro. End of the shot clock. It could count if it goes. It does not go. Comes up short. What a outstanding first quarter by the Miami Heat. They'll enter quarter number 2 with a 37-23 lead. You gotta love what the Heat showed you in quarter number 1. The energy on both sides of the ball. I mean, the offense was great. The defense was good. Listen, the Bucks scored 23 points. If it wasn't for Giannis making a 3 and 2 18-foot 2-point mid-range shots, I mean, they would have lower. And I don't expect Giannis to make those. So I like where the Heat are at, man. I do. Super chat from Appuccino, $5 super chat says, I've seen enough. Heat in 5. Appreciate the $5 super chat, Appuccino. You're legend for that. Listen, I'm not going to get delusional just yet. But like I said in the pregame, if the Heat win today against a fully healthy Bucks team, minus Pat Connaughton and Bobby Portis, but whatever. They're going to be without Portis the rest of the way of the regular season, and Pat Connaughton's not a needle mover. So if the Heat are able to win today on the road, that gives me a little bit more confidence on this team. But like I said, we're inconsistent. Any given night, the Heat can look like a top 3 team in basketball, and they can look like the worst team in basketball. Super chat menu today, since Appuccino sent in a 5. $10 super chats. We spin the wheel. We debuted the wheel on Friday night. Has all sorts of goodies on there. Things that I have to do, drinking, push-ups, things that you have to do as well. It's all fun and games for a $10 super chat. $20 gets you into the Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame, plus a guaranteed shot of tequila by your boy. You want to join the list of Hall of Famers that continues to grow night in, night out. That's how you do it. And if we want to get crazy, I got Happy Dads, I got a Murbanga in the studio, beer bongs for a $50 super chat. Any donations would be appreciated as we put out daily content for free, and it would be greatly appreciated to help us grow the channel with those donations. Let's go Heat, though, folks. What a first quarter. Spam those fireball emojis. Spam those fireball emojis in the chat. I know the Bucks don't need a timeout, but in between quarters, I want to keep the momentum riding with some good fireballs. Spam those fireballs. Fireball. Somebody in the chat says Heat chokes coming soon. Listen, not going to dispute it. The Heat blow a lot of leads. All right, we're back in action here in the second quarter. Bucks have the ball. Gary Trent Jr. swings it over to A.J. Green. Back to Jovic. Jovic looks a little hobbled. Gary Trent inside, fouled by Jovic, and Jovic is hobbling. I think Jovic might have banged his knee on Jericho Sims, who set a screen. Gary Trent Jr. is going to the line for 2. Yeah, that's what happened. Jovic is just grabbing his knee. Looks like he just banged knees. Those don't feel good. Could be a little sore tomorrow, maybe. Nothing serious, but Trent Jr. makes the first free throw. 37-24. No Dame or Giannis on the floor for Milwaukee. You got to take advantage of those minutes. Kyle Kuzma ain't going to move the needle. Giannis may be on a minutes restriction with that calf injury. Was on Friday. See if he is today. Played well in the first quarter. 9 points. Duncan Robinson has on the left wing. Drops it inside the Wiggins, who's backing down to Porter Jr. Has the size advantage here. I liked Wiggins to attack. Wiggins backing down. Gets to his right hook and puts it up and in. The Heat have gotten Wiggins the ball on smaller defenders on that right block often, and you can tell he likes getting to that right hook shot. Porter Jr., not a good defender. If the Heat can get that matchup a lot, I'll take it. Kuzma driving on Jovic. Cut off, kick back out to Sims. He's no threat. Handed off to Green. A.J. Green driving. Excellent defense by Andrew Wiggins. Better offense. A.J. Green hits a tough fall away too. Tough contested mid-range shots. I'll live with those every day. Wiggins gets a screen from Ware the other way. Now over to Duncan. Robinson drops it inside the Ware. Ware faces up, drives baseline Kuzma. Cut off. Now a fadeaway two by Ware. No good. Kind of no man's land there. Had to put up a shot. KPJ in transition. Over to Kuzma. Back to KPJ at the top of the key. He'll work on Ware. Step back deep two. Too strong, and Rozier grabs the board. Live with deep twos, man. Bucks take a lot of them. Their shot profile, ew. Rozier working on Kuzma, driving inside to the rim, layup, no good, but a foul, and Terry Rozier is going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Just tweeted out, Andrew Wiggins looks so much more comfortable in the Heat system in this game, in the game on Friday. Love to see it, man. Rozier makes the first free throw. I think Bam's coming back in for Khalil Ware. Like that Ware was still trusted to play with 2 fouls after picking him up early in the first quarter, and he didn't get any more foul trouble. Still has 2 fouls as he exits here. Love that. Good job, Khalil. I love the way Khalil Ware's responding tonight. I actually think Ware's staying in the game, and Bam is coming in for Jovic. Yes, that is the case, actually. Rozier makes both free throws, so 14-point lead for Miami once again. Kevin Porter Jr. brings it up, matched by Rozier. Bam guarding Giannis, who just chopped back in. Gary Trent Jr. right wing gets a screen, picks up his dribble, gets it back out to Porter Jr. He gets a screen. He's driving at the elbow. Fall away shot over Rozier. Comes up short. Rebound falls to Duncan Robinson. Duncan's got like 4 boards today. Yeah, look at him go. Bam brings it up left side. They're trying to post up Andrew Wiggins. They get it to him in the mid post. Wiggins guarded by Prince. Faces up. Now into Bam. Out to Duncan. Quick release 3 by Robinson. Air ball. Too strong. Bucks with the board, brings it up. Giannis left side. Giannis at the elbow, driving on Bam. Gets inside, kicks out to Sims. Back to Giannis. Giannis over to Gary Trent. Trent working inside. Has Duncan in jail. Step back, free throw line jumper, good. I mean, Duncan. Gary Trent Jr., 9 points. Leading scorer for the Bucks, tied with Giannis. Wiggins driving on KPJ, stripped, loose ball. Giannis has in transition. Oh boy, just foul him now. Instead, it's Taurean Prince in transition laying up it in. I would have fouled Giannis, man. Stop the transition opportunity. Duncan the other way, drops it over to Bam at the elbow. Adebayo, go on Sims. Instead, hands it off to Rozier in the corner. Rozier picks up his dribble, now gets it to Bam. 4 on the shot clock. He's going to have to make something happen. Faces up on Giannis. Jab step. Mid-range 2. Air ball. Ware grabbed the rebound but did not know, and it's a shot clock violation. Offense has been clunky the last 2 or 3 possessions. Got to have more ball movement. Jovic trying to check back in. They won't let him. Said he didn't get to the table in time. He'll take out Ware next break in the action. Giannis gets 2 different screens, lobs it inside, too high to Sims at the turnover. Heat have numbers in transition. Wiggins out to Duncan. Duncan now drives inside, drops it off to Ware. Push shot from the baseline, no good! But Adebayo skies in for the offensive putback. Second time Adebayo has had a putback slam tonight. Lead back to 12, 8 minutes to go in the half. Trent Jr. working on Wiggins, over to Giannis now. Giannis deep 2, no good. Rebound tipped to Adebayo. Bam driving in transition now. Finds a trailing Rozier for a left wing 3. No good. Bucks come the other way now. Porter Jr. driving on Duncan Robinson. Gets on the baseline, fouled. I mean, the guy's a cone. Guy is a cone, man. Bam Adebayo with that last offensive rebound put him number 2 in Heat franchise history for rebounds. Shout out to Bam. Adebayo will become the sole leader in double-doubles in Miami Heat history if he gets a double-double tonight, which I would assume he will when 9 points and 6 rebounds early on. First free throw is good by KPJ. Ware sits down, Jovic back in. Bam is currently tied for first in Heat history of double-doubles with Ronnie Seekely. But, like I said, once he gets another, will become number 1 sole. Damian Lillard back in for the Bucks. Doesn't look like Davion Mitchell will check in, so it's not going to be minute for minute between those two. Thought that might be the case based off the substitution pattern in the first quarter. Porter Jr. makes both free throws, so the lead down to 10 for Miami. Rozier brings it up on the left side, gets a screen from Duncan and Bam. Rozier driving inside, finger roll layup, missed it. Just didn't even hit rim. Like, this guy is actually the worst fucking player I've ever seen. Giannis driving, loses the handle, gets it back, loose ball inside, gathered by Sims, and he throws it out of bounds. Good defense inside in transition by Miami to limit Giannis. Name a player that likes to airball layups more than Terry Rozier. Seriously. Whether it just doesn't even hit rim, hits backboard, and then no rim, like, it's just ridiculous. Wiggins, Bam, pick and roll. Wiggins inside. A lot of contact, no call. What is this officiating, man? Be nice if the Heat got any calls. Kevin Porter Jr. baseline drive on Jovic. Good defense by Nico. Forces a tough fall away too. No good. Rebound tapped out by Lopez, but right to Rozier. Terry up ahead to Jovic. Jovic finds a cutting Duncan, who then resets the offense out to Wiggins. Wiggins guarded by Brook Lopez. Drops it inside the Bam. Short corner. He drives baseline. Fouled by Prince. Thank you. That's got to be in the act of shooting. He was starting to gather. See what the call will be. Sounds like it will be side out, but we will have a timeout on the floor. First timeout of the second quarter, and it'll be a perfect time to tell you about our sponsor on today's live show. That is Prize Picks. Today's show is sponsored by Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform out there. With more than 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks is the best daily fantasy sports platform. All you do is pick more or less on at least 2 or more player stat projections for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Prize Picks has invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. And when you hit and I hit, they are putting their members first. All withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. You can get your money in as quick as 15 minutes. They also have weekly promotions can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. I've got an entry for tonight's game. I got Kel'el Ware more than 9 points, less than Terry Rozier 8.5 points, more than Giannis and Tyler Herro combined 48 points, and then they also offer flash deals at times. Today, 25.5 SGA points, discounted from 30.5 to 25.5. I'll take that 4-player entry right here. Got 3 mores, 1 less, Just an example of how you can play Prize Picks on a daily basis. So join me and the millions of others on Prize Picks right now. Download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That link is in the description and comments of today's live show. Prize Pick. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. I actually like where I'm at, man. Herro's got 8. Giannis has got 9, so 17 combined points for those two. Need 49. Ware's got 4 points. I think he can get 6 more tonight. And Rozier, less than 8.5. He's got 2. Guy sucks. Someone in the chat say, I need to lighten up on Rozier. Why? He's, like, without a doubt the worst player on the roster. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, when you have someone clearly as bad as Terry Rozier, why would I line up? He's terrible. He can't make a layup. He doesn't defend. He can't even make any jumpers on the outside, if we're going to be honest. Like, there's literally nothing that he provides the Heat in a positive direction. Like, seriously. If you can tell me something he does that influences Miami Heat basketball in a positive way on the basketball court, I'm ready to listen. Out of the timeout, Rozier takes a seat on the bench. Davion Mitchell in. Heat inbound it to Adebayo on the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Davion Mitchell working on the right side. Baseline drive. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's going to be a turnover on the Miami Heat. Shot clock violation. We've seen some good offensive sets by Miami out of the timeout today. That was not one of them. I see people say passing. His passing is average at best. It does not positively affect the Miami Heat. Damian Lillard driving, kicking, AJ Green. He gets cut off, so he gets it back to Lillard. 10 on the shot clock. Lillard driving on Mitchell. Euro stepping inside. Tough finger roll layup with the left hand for Damian Lillard. 43-35, 6 minutes to go in the half. Adebayo gets it to Herro, who's back in. Herro drives baseline. Back to Bam. Adebayo pump fake inside. Floater. Good flip shot by Adebayo. And he gets the Heat back up by 10. Herro with his 7th assist. He has no turnovers. Knock on wood. What a great game by Herro thus far. Brook Lopez will launch a deep 3. And he'll connect. Splash Mountain. Splash in there. 5.5 to go in the first half. Heat lead by 7. 4-14 from 3 is Milwaukee. 3 of 10 for Miami. Herro, pull up 3. Too strong. He struggled from 3 today. He's 0 for 3. Giannis in transition to the corner. AJ Green's triple. No good. Rebound tapped out and will be grabbed by Lillard, and the Bucks will reset. 10 on the shot clock. Dame to Lopez. He'll try another deep 3. That one's too strong once again. Rebound tapped out and gathered by Davion Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing Herro. He'll try another 3. That one goes. Back up by 10. Herro in double figures with 11 points. Tyler Herro board. Is he like that in rhythm pull up top of the key triple? Dame curling 3, looking to answer. Can't. Too strong. Rebound. Gathered by Lopez offensively over Jovic. Kicked out to Kuzma. Deep pull up 2. No good there, and Jovic grabs the board. Out to Herro. He'll bring it up the right side. Guarded by AJ Green. Oh, crosses him over. Herro gets inside. Fouled. Floater doesn't go, but he'll get 2 free throws. Tyler Herro putting together one of his stronger first halves this season. Not lighting up the score in terms of efficiency. 4 of 9 from the field, but his decision-making and playmaking at top-tier level. 7 assists, no turnovers. Like I said, turnovers has been Herro's biggest issue this season, but he's had none today thus far to go with 7 dimes. Herro misses the free throw. Every time I start giving a player props at the free throw line, they miss. It's literally every time. I actually think I'm going to start praising Tyler Herro more. If that's what makes these people that don't like Miami leave, then so what be it. Herro goes 1-2 at the line, so he's got 12, 49-38, 4:10 to go in the first half. Can you go into halftime up 10 still? Kuzma quickly in transition. Tough Euro step floater goes. Tough bucket there by Kuzma. Jovic back the other way for Miami to Herro. Herro working with Bam. Pocket pass out of Bio. Kick to Wiggins. Right wing three. Wiggins. In and out. Rebound offensively Miami. Herro launches a triple. Comes up way short. Airball Tyler Herro. That one was deep, folks. I don't know if that was the best shot. I think Herro could have taken a dribble and gotten in a rhythm off of that. There was no one over there. Herro always loves playing in Milwaukee. Hometown kid from Wisconsin. Lillard over to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Driving on Mitchell. Euro step. Fouled. What? They're saying is this on the floor? Where's the foul? They're giving Dame 2 shots. I don't know where the fucking foul was. That's ridiculous. The officials have been very one-sided in this one. I'm not going to lie. Been some questionable no calls on Milwaukee and some questionable foul calls on Miami. Dame makes the first free throw, 49-41. Dame goes 2 for 2, 7-point lead. Be nice to keep a 10-point lead going into the half, considering Miami was up 14 entering this quarter. Davion Mitchell over to Wiggins. Wiggins gets a screen from Bam. Pocket pass out of Bio. Free throw line jumper goes for Bam. His offense continues to skyrocket. What a good game for Bam thus far. AJ Green on the right wing in the Lopez, tipped out of bounds by Bam, who has 13 points, 6 rebounds, on pace for another double-double, which would set the franchise record for double-doubles in a career with Miami. Tied with Ronnie Seekley right now for the lead, looking to take sole possession. Dame inbounds it to Lopez. Brook trying to get it back to Dame, does. Back out to AJ Green, who drives inside. Back out to Dame, stolen by Davion Mitchell. Mitchell in transition. Inside, trailing Wiggins, left wing three. No good, but a foul. Brook Lopez hits Wiggins on the arm, and Andrew Wiggins is going to get 3 free throws. What a play defensively, though, by Davion Mitchell to jump the passing lane, then beat Dame down the floor, in transition, draw a crowd, and kick out to the open shooter who got hit on the arm. I mean, that's a pretty soft foul, I'm not going to lie. The Bucks are actually going to challenge this call. I think this could get overturned. I'll be honest. The contact on Wiggins' arm came so after the shot attempt that I think it will get overturned. Like, the contact did not impact Andrew Wiggins' shot whatsoever. So, my prediction is that this gets overturned. But, because the foul was called while the ball was in the air, it will be jump ball with any 2 players on the court to see, and the Heat might get the ball back anyway. 778 people watching. If you have not already, hit that sub button. 19,000 strong. Appreciate all the people that are subscribed to the channel already. But if you are not, I am Nic Rohloff. I go live for every single Heat game. We'll be live tomorrow for the game against the Hawks, Wednesday against the Hawks, Friday against the Pacers, Sunday against the Knicks. Videos in between each game as well. Appreciate everybody who subscribes. We're the largest Heat sole YouTube channel there is. There's one channel out there that covers the Miami Heat on a big basis that is higher than us. Tobin does a great job, but he also does Dolphins content, so I don't count him. If you only cover the Heat, that's how I count it. We're the largest, and we're continuing to grow. Appreciate everyone. videos in between, short form content, live shows. What else can you ask for? If you're a Heat fan, it's the place for you. Heat content made for Heat fans by a Heat fan. Ugh. Ugh, shit. My head is pounding. Kyle says Tobin reads tweets. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Kyle? My favorite video game all time, probably Madden. It's just the one I played the most my entire life. Foul's going to be unsuccessful, the challenge. So Wiggins is getting 3 free throws, and the Bucks are out of challenges for the rest of the game. So that's a big call. I mean, I won't lie. There was definitely contact to Wiggins' shooting hand. I just thought the officials might deem it so after the shot to where it isn't a foul. But evidently, 3 free throws for Wiggins. He makes the first. He makes the second. Oh, Kyle says he doesn't add much value to his posts. He just reads like the tweets and headlines. Oh, I think he does a good job. But hey, listen, you're entitled to feel how you feel. We appreciate you always tuning in here, Kyle. We do. Wiggins goes 3 for 3, so he's got 11 points in the ball game, and he's leads back to 12 with under 3 minutes to go in the half. Almost stolen by Adebayo, but the Bucks keep ball. Looks like Giannis is on a minutes restriction. He's out of the game right now. Lillard driving, hanging, layup, too strong. Oh, no, he finishes it. What a tough finish by Damian Lillard. I thought he hit the back of the rim too strong, but it bounced up and in. Good touch there by Dame. Finish this last 2.5 minutes strong. Keep this double-digit lead. That's all I ask. Wiggins driving inside to the rim. Puts down a dunk! Brook Lopez! Get out of here! Lopez thought he was going to contest. Wiggins said, not so fast. 13 points for Wiggins. Miscommunication defensively there by Milwaukee. Oh, Adebayo whistled for an over-the-back foul call there. And I believe the Bucks are in the bonus and will be getting 2 free throws. What a dunk by Wiggins. Welcome to my poster. It's not the most egregious poster dunk of all time, but I think you could consider that a poster. Wiggins has been really good tonight. He was really good on Friday, too. Struggled in his first 2 games against the Thunder and Celtics, but the 2 games for Miami post-All-Star break, been great. No bonus for the Bucks, so excuse me on that. Kuzma driving. Pinned! Wiggins! Get that shit out of here! Heat, 5-on-4. Mitchell... Oh, tried to get it to Wiggins, but Kuzma got back to the play and hit it out of bounds. Andrew Wiggins, a poster dunk, and then a ridiculous pinned rejection of Kyle Kuzma. Spam those 22s in the chat. Mitchell inbounds at the Herro. Minute 45 to go in the first half. Foul on A.J. Green, 5th of the quarter for the Bucks, which means the Heat are in the bonus, and Tyler Herro is heading to the free throw line for 2. Yeah, just hit it, reached up right across the face and him in the chest. Herro with 12 points so far, 7 assists, no turnovers, at the line for 2 more. Makes the first. The goal was the Heat to be up by 10 going into the half. The Heat led by 14. It was 37-23 at the end of the first. So right now, or 30. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That sounds right. Yeah, it's 21-21 right now each way in the second quarter. Dame guarded by Davion Mitchell. How is that a foul? Like, actually, how is that a foul? Mitchell and Dame got tangled up, and Dame hit the deck. But that was just good defense that Dame just falls. Whatever. Foul. Dame will go to the line for 2. They're in the bonus. Minute and a half to go. Remember, all I'm asking, keep a double-digit lead. They led by 14 after the first quarter. If they lead by 10 and they lose the second quarter by 4, cool. Up by 10 going into the half. Goodbye me. Davion Mitchell flexing his wrist. Landed might a little awkward there. Hopefully he'll be okay. Dame makes the first free throw, 58-45. Dame makes both free throws, 58-46. Dame's got 12 points. Herro brings it up, guarded by Andre Jackson Jr., who checked in for the first time tonight. Wiggins, now defended by Kuzma, drives left, inside, bump, no call. I thought bumped there a little. I feel like the Bucks would have got that call for sure. Lillard, transition 3, good. And just like that, only up by 9. Minute to go. Lillard with 15. 5-0 Lillard run here in 30 seconds. It's a deep 3, man. Herro fouled by Gary Trent Jr., and Herro's going to go right back to the line. Good offensive first half here for Miami. Can they close off the final minute strong? Come on. That's deep, dude. That's like a 35-footer. I know he's called Logo Lillard for a reason, but like, I mean, am I going to say that's a good shot by the Bucks? It's why we wanted him so bad a couple years ago. Herro at the line for 2, already has 14 in this game. Leading scorer for Miami, makes it 15. Chance to become the leading scorer in the game with this free throw here. I don't care about all-time three-point field goal leaders, man. Show me the free throw. There it is. Herro makes it, so lead back to 11. Herro's got 16. Gary Trent Jr. corner 3, good, and a foul. Fucking Jovic. Come on, dude. Dude, what are you doing? That's so fucking frustrating, man. What is Niko Jovic doing? Like, I love what Jovic brings to the table, but he still does some head-scratching things. Love him, but he does some head-scratching things. Like, what are you doing? He led by 14 just 2 seconds ago. Now it's going to be 7 when Trent makes this free throw. So frustrating. 40 seconds remaining. Heat should go 2 for 1 here. Bam brings it up right side. Gets it to Herro. Herro crosses over on Andre Jackson. Now drives. Gets a step on him. And then Duncan Robinson off-ball foul. Jesus fuck Duncan Robinson. I fucking can't stand Duncan sometimes, man. You want to talk about a fucking dumb basketball player sometimes? Duncan Robinson. There was no need to do what you just did. None. Dame gets a screen, pull up, deep 3, rattle in and out when Wiggins grabbed the board. 2 seconds differential shot clock, game clock, so the Heat will pretty much have last shot here. Leading by 7. 3 would be nice to keep it at a 10-point lead, but I'll take any bucket. Wiggins gets a screen from Bam. Now Herro. Wiggins driving inside. A lot of contact. Finishes. Foul and one! What a tough bucket. Andrew Wiggins. Just went right into the body of Kuzma. Contact up top. Was able to finish through. Wiggins with 15 first half points. Love what Andrew Wiggins has been doing over the past 2 games, man. Was great on Friday against the Raptors, and he's been unbelievably good in this first half here. 5 seconds remain in the first half, so hopefully Wiggins can make this and the Heat can get a stop and go into the break up 10. Wiggins misses, but the Heat get the rebound. Herro puts it back up and in and one! Oh! What a finish and a half by Miami! Wiggins missed the free throw. Ware tipped the rebound right to Herro, who got bumped lower body and won. Tyler Herro. Remember what the Heat got, or what happened to Heat in Milwaukee the last time they played, giving up like 8 points in the final 5 seconds of the half? Well, it's happening for Miami today. What comes around goes around. Herro makes the free throw, so it's a 12-point lead. Ball is inbounded to Lopez, and then he's fouled by Bam. How? Bam, what the, like, what? I don't know what to do with this Heat team, man. Like, how do you let that happen? How do you let off of a made free throw Brook Lopez to have position on the other side where it's just an easy full court throw like an NFL quarterback and then inside? Like, how? 2 seconds remain in the half. Lopez at the line for 2. That sequence offensively for Miami was awesome, but it just got completely dampened by the stupidity on the defensive side. Lopez makes both. Herro gets it to Ware. 2 seconds, 1 second, lets it fly. He had an ability to take one more dribble and then shoot it, but that's going to be the half. I asked for the Heat to still be leading by 10 at the break. They are, so I can't complain, but the fact that I knew it was 12-point lead and then now it's 10 just pisses me off. Don't show me something if I can't have it. Grade the Heat's performance so far. A, B, C, D, or F. I'll go A minus. I'm still gonna go A minus. 10-point lead on the road against the Bucks team. Although Giannis is on a minutes restriction, is a better team than you. It's a good first half. A minus. But can they close it out is the question. See a lot of A minuses, B plus, B plus. My head is killing me. Not gonna lie, my head is killing me. Y'all are lucky that I like y'all so much sometimes. I'll tell you what, most Chat Sports hosts would not be live on the channel on a Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, being sick and having a headache like this. Just putting that out there. Ugh. Robert says Burke should take a bit of Duncan minutes. I wouldn't complain with that. I've always said that Alec Burke should play more. I like what Alec Burks brings to the table. Not as good as a shooter and floor spacer as Duncan Robinson, but better defensively and a better ball handler for sure. Dennis, you got a good point. Like, whoever said someone said 55 points defense is questionable, and then Dennis Classback says 55 points defense questionable, his fan base is insufferable. Yeah, guys, 55 points allowed in a half of basketball is good. Like, just because the Heat consistently would be happy with 55 points doesn't mean that that isn't good defense. That's good defense. It was a frustrating close to the half for sure, with Dame kind of getting hot and that bucket by Brook Lopez or foul. But the Heat average 110 points per game. That is in the bottom 10 of the NBA. That's on pace for 110 points. So if you're holding a team to on pace of 110 points, you are then holding a team to top or bottom 10 scoring in the NBA. So that is actually a good defensive first half. It's just got annoying with the little run of points that Milwaukee scored in the final 2 minutes. Good first half defensively. Good first half. Dennis, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. Ooh, we got a super chat. Gotta get a new link here. Give me 1 second. Hopefully the headache isn't here tomorrow. That's what I hope. That's what I hope. Shout out to a Hall of Famer, a legend, the man, the myth, the legend, Daywalker. $20 super chat. 20 for being a G during the headache. Let's go Heat. Daywalker, you're a legend. Everyone spam your D's in the chat for Daywalker. Daywalker with that 20 will get into the Hall of Fame again. Fun fact about Daywalker. He actually won our 2023-24 ball. So this is our 24-25 season ball. But last year we had a ball that was a little bit different, but same premise. And then in the preseason this year, or game 1 of the year, I don't remember, we did a raffle entry, and Daywalker won the last year ball. We'll do the same thing with this ball once the season ends, too. But shout out to Daywalker. He gets on the ball again, and even though I got a headache, I'm a man of my word, $20 super chat gets you onto the Hall of Fame, gets you recognized as a Hall of Famer, and is a shot. That's our super chat menu. $10, spin the wheel. $50 beer bong. Ugh. Patron with me today. Shout out to you, Daywalker. Shout out to you. I gotta turn this fan on. It's getting too steamy in here, man. It's getting a little too steamy in here. Whew. Oh, yeah, good point, T-Mac. Yeah, keeping my toes. I never got around to taking that shot for the 120 likes. You're right. You're right. Shout out to all y'all. Ugh. I'll read off some first half stats here. Leading scorer in the game is Tyler Herro. 19 points, 7 assists. The most important number to me. Most important number to me. 0. No turnovers by the Heat. Or by Tyler Herro. And the Heat as a team, 3 turnovers in that half. Very good. Very good. Andrew Wiggins has 15 points. Bam Adebayo has 13.6 boards. Jovic has got 7 off the bench. Ware's got 4. Excuse me. He's also got 5 boards. Davion Mitchell's got 2 points. Duncan's got 3. Rozier's got 2. The Heat have only gone 8 deep today. No Highsmith, no Anderson, no Burks, no Jaquez, no Larson. For the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo scored 9 of the first 12 points for the Bucks. He has yet to score since then. Only played 14 first half minutes, has 9 points, 8 boards. Dame has 15. Gary Trent Jr. killed the Heat the last time these two teams played. He's got 13 points in the first half off the bench again. Kuzma's only got 5. Lopez got 5. Kevin Porter Jr.'s got 4. It's funny, contrasting styles here. Milwaukee's played 11 players tonight. Yeah, they've played 11 different people tonight. He'd have only played 8. It's clear He'd have shrunk their rotation. Just tweeted out, magic number in this game is 0. That's how many turnovers Tyler Herro's in the first half. When Herro takes care of the ball, the Heat offense is very good. 600 people watching. If you haven't followed me on Twitter already, please do so. I tweet about the Heat on a daily basis. My link is in the description or in the comments, the live chat, I should say. Anybody who gives me a like, retweet, or follow right now during halftime, I'll give y'all a shout out. As we still wait to come back here in the second half. Oh, what's up, Duncan? How's it going? Shout out GR crushing stuff. Duncan, I watched the first half. I had to come into work, so I missed the second half. But the game was pretty much over. Duncan, our Huskies are cooked. Duncan, our Huskies stink this year. Listen, you win back-to-back national championships. You can't complain about a little bit of a down year. You just can't. So I hope you're not complaining, Duncan. And St. John's is a buzzsaw. Fun fact, you could ask everybody around. I am one of our top college basketball watchers here at Chat Sports. Me, Tyler Smith, watch the most. Smitty, shout out Smitty. I told everybody that would listen to me that I said St. John's is a Final Four team before the year. And I want that to be known. That was not a popular take. St. John's, I don't remember, were they preseason AP top 25? Either way, they were either like 24, 25, or just outside the rankings. So to pre-call a team barely in the top 25 as a Final Four contender year one or before the year, and then be a top 3 seed in the NCAA, top 10 team. Like, listen, still a lot of season left, but I was on the Johnnies. Shout out Kane Angel. Duncan, I'm still going to go UConn on that question. Because the Heat have no chance to win the NBA title. None. The Huskies, if they got hot in the tournament, they can make a run. There's a lot more chaos in the college basketball world than NBA world. Well, I got to be honest. I don't even watch Hurricane basketball. They're like the worst team in Power 5. They're like 6-21. They're horrible. I don't watch them. I think it might be like Matthew Cleveland, though. Is he still there? I don't know. Might be. Shout out B-Rad. Ugh. I think we're almost back to getting ready. Still 600 people watching. Appreciate all of you as the Heat up 10 at halftime. Led by 14 after the first quarter. Tyler Herro having an all-star first half. 19 points. 7 assists. No turnovers. Hopefully he's able to continue that. Oh, we got a super chat. It's a first timer. I love first time super chats. They make me so happy and so well appreciated. Shout out to B Heart Goated. This is someone who follows me on Twitter a lot, likes a lot of my tweets, a lot of stuff I put out. Appreciate you, B Heart Goated. 2 claps for B Heart for a first timer. Appreciate you. How did the Heat finish the season? I predicted on Friday that they finished the year. So they came into the second half of the year or post All-Star break 25-28. I predicted a 17-12 finish, which had the Miami Heat finishing 42-40. That's where I think Miami goes. 42-40. Slightly above 500. 42-40 is my predicted finish record. And that finish record, I think, would be probably the 7th seed. That'd be my guess. 42-40 probably gets you hosting the first play-in game. That's kind of how I think it goes. Oh, one more super chat. Can we get this on screen before we get started? Yes, we can. Rolly, I have a question. Why do we play Terry Rozier? Are you trying to tell me Isaiah Stevens would not do a better job than Terry? Prove me wrong. Well, I can't prove you wrong other than saying that if Isaiah Stevens was good enough to play, he would play. It's the only thing I can tell you. Listen, I don't like Terry Rozier, but I don't think Isaiah Stevens would be much better, if I'm going to be honest. At this point in his career, no. All right, we're back in the second half. Heat up 10. Bucks start with the ball. Nikola Jovic on the bench, but getting his hand looked at, so keep an eye on that. Damian Lillard curling 3 is good to start the second half, and here we go. God, he is so good. Why do you think we wanted him so badly 2 years ago? Bam gets it to Wiggins on the low block. Wiggins finds a cutting Ware, who kicks it back out to Mitchell. Swung to Herro, 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell, pick and roll with Adebayo. Gets it back to Bam, top of the key. He's going to have to fire a 3. Deep at the end of the clock. It goes! A 35-footer by Adebayo! Oh, hello, Bam! Bail out at the end of the clock. Love it. And then Bam called for a foul. No need to pick up a foul there, Bam. Bam dropped the pass, launched it, and netted it. How about that? Did y'all, wait, are y'all trolling me? Hold on. Wait, what the fuck is going on? A bucket for Kuzma. He's called an and one about 30 seconds after the shot. Is that what just happened? Nikola Jovic, yeah. Left tonight's game with a right hand injury, will not return. X-rays revealed a fracture in his hand. So, Jovic, fractured hand. Great. And Kuzma gets the three-point play. Now, I can't take any joy in this game. If the Heat win this game, I won't even care. Because Niko Jovic is out for an extended period of time. Herro working, kicking, Mitchell, right wing 3. It's good. Big answer, Davion Mitchell. 2 threes for Miami out of the break. Listen, obviously I'm going to get excited if the Heat win, but Nikola Jovic being out for pretty much the remainder of the season probably is not good. Remember, Herro broke his hand in the first round of the playoffs and was out for 2 months. That's how much time we have left in the season. Brook Lopez driving and finishing inside on Ware. So I'd probably imagine it's the same thing. God damn it. Herro inside, lobbing for Ware, and he puts it in. I thought he missed it, but it went in. Herro, 9 assists. Lopez, deep 3. Too strong, and Adebayo grabs the board. I'm so sad. Like, I'm depressed. Herro, fall away deep 2. No good. Giannis with the rebound. He's pushing, and there's no one back to stop him. But he's passed it to a trailing Dame instead. Interesting. Now Giannis posting up on Wiggins inside. It swung around the perimeter to Kuzma at the top of the key. Kuzma dumps it inside the Giannis. 5 on the clock. Good spin move by Antetokounmpo, and he throws down a two-handed slam. Adebayo, top of the key, hands it off to Wiggins. Wiggins steps back, now drives right, pull-up elbow jumper, too strong for Wiggins, and Dame grabs the board. 9 minutes to go in the third. Lillard brings it up right side. Over to Lopez to the corner for Taurean Prince, who can't make the 3, and Ware with the board. Prince has been non-existent in this game. Outlets to Herro. Herro coast to coast. Floater good. What terrible defense by the Bucks. No one got back, and Herro just went coast to coast for an easy bucket. If I was a Bucks fan, I would be livid. If I was a Bucks coach, I would be livid. That's embarrassing effort by Milwaukee. Kuzma, corner 3 the other way. Good. Bucks offense starting to get going here. Can the Heat's offense keep pace in the second half? They've done it so far in the third quarter, but can they do it for the entire game? Herro has it, screened by Ware. Herro to the corner. Bam will try another 3. And he hits another 3! Heat going tit for tat with the Bucks offensively, but will it last? That's the question. Dame pull up 3. This is an all-star game. I tell you right now, folks, the Heat are not going to be able to keep up their offensive pace. That something's going to have to change on the defensive end. Lillard now with 21 points. Ball goes out of bounds. It was tipped by Milwaukee. It's Heat ball on the baseline. Bam inbounds it to curling Herro in the corner. Working on Kuzma. Now switched on. It's Giannis. 10 on the shot clock. Herro swings it to Wiggins. Wiggins, Euro step. Kicks it to Ware. Corner 3. Wide open. Khalil Ware. No good. Rebound. That's a foul on Brook Lopez. Yeah, thank you. Jesus. I thought they were going to call. I was going to be pissed. Lopez pushed Bam out of bounds, and it'll be Heat ball. Just Heat playing much harder than the Bucks right now. That's a ridiculous foul by Lopez. Fuck you, Brook Lopez. I'll be intrigued to see who's the man coming in for Jovic now. Is it Hawkes or is it Anderson? Tyler Herro working on Giannis, drives, gets a step, stripped, lose the ball, but a foul called. It's a late call. It's the right call. It's about time Miami got one of those late whistles. They just gave one to Milwaukee the other end for Kuzma and one super late, and they gave one to Miami finally. I mean, Giannis just grabs Herro's entire arm. The fact that took that long for a whistle to be had is crazy. But either way, Herro's going to the line for 2. He's got 21 points, game high. Looking to add on to it. He's also got 10 assists. What a game so far for Herro. Makes the first. $22 points for Tyler. Looking to make it 23. He does. 80-71. Dame brings it up. 7.5 to go. Lillard kicks it over to Lopez. He'll try a deep right wing 3, and it goes. I mean, the Bucks have not missed a shot in this half. But to be fair, the Heat haven't either. Wiggins on the left wing, swinging it over around to Davion Mitchell. Now to Adebayo. Adebayo driving. Pump fake. fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. Kyle Kuzma whistled. Heat running good offensive sets. It's more or less bad defense by Milwaukee. Good screen there by Herro, freeing Adebayo. But the Heat are going to have to get stops. Adebayo's free throw rattles in and out. No good there for Bam. Adebayo at the line here for a second free throw. Can he split the pair? He can. He's got 20 points. Ooh. Yeah, 81-74. Lillard brings it up left side. Gets a screen. Lillard driving on Bam. Scoop layup goes. I mean, the Heat's defense just getting shredded here in the third quarter. Mitchell lobbing. Where? Two-handed slam. If it wasn't for the Milwaukee Bucks being maybe the worst defensive team I've ever seen, like, the Heat are getting anything they want, man. The Bucks are making some tough shots. Another attempt here by Lillard. Air ball. Good defense by Davion Mitchell that time. Heat up and running. Bam, right wing, will slow it down. Faces up on Brook Lopez. Drives baseline. Reverses course. Now finds a cutting Herro. Herro pump fakes. Double teamed. Fouled inside by Brook Lopez. And Tyler Herro is going to go line for 2. So a lot of whistles each way here. A lot of whistles each way. Either way, the Heat lead by 7. We'll have our first timeout of the third quarter. And when we return from action, the Heat will be at the line for 2. It'll be Tyler Herro with a game-high 23 points, looking to add on to that. While we are in that timeout, we are going to tell you about Prize Picks. Today's show is sponsored by Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform out there. With more than 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks is the best daily fantasy sports platform. All you do is pick more or less on at least 2 or more player stat projections for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Prize Picks has invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. And when you hit and I hit, they are putting their members first. All withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. You can get your money in as quick as 15 minutes. They also have weekly promotions can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. I've got an entry for tonight's game. I got Kel'el Ware more than 9 points, less than Terry Rozier 8.5 points, more than Giannis and Tyler Herro combined 48 points, and then they also offer flash deals at times. Today, 25.5 SGA points, discounted from 30.5 to 25.5. I'll take that 4-player entry right here. Got 3 mores, 1 less. Just an example of how you can play Prize Picks on a daily basis. So join me and the millions of others on Prize Picks right now. Download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That link is in the description and comments of today's live show. Prize Pick. Shout out to Prize Picks. We'll look at my picks here in a second, but we're going to actually film a short live on air, so you guys are going to see the magic happen, folks. Breaking news in the middle of Heat Bucks here on a Sunday evening. Nikola Jovic left the game early in the first half, and it was revealed during halftime that it's a fractured hand. X-rays taken during halftime. This is a massive loss for Miami, and he's likely going to be out for probably close to the remainder of the year. Remember when Herro broke his hand? He was out for 2 months plus. I expect the same thing for Jovic. It's a brutal loss for Miami. We'll have you covered more with a full video following Bucks Heat, and we'll talk about who must step up for Miami as well. So make sure you subscribe, but hit that thumbs up icon. Prayers up for Nico. Hopefully he returns soon because that's a big loss for Miami, one of the best young players on this group. Herro makes the first free throw. So he's now got 24. Heat's lead is 8. Herro makes both. 9-point lead for Miami. He's got 25. Giannis driving on Bam, cut off. Bam fading away. No good by Giannis. Excellent defense by Bam Adebayo on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Herro guarded by A.J. Green, driving left inside, Euro step lob to Adebayo. He comes down with it, double team, finds Ware, floater, good! Ware with 10 points. And that hits my prize picks more than on Ware, 9.5. Ball tipped out of bounds by Duncan, who just checked in, out of bounds. Post that short. And we'll pay attention to the game more here. Good little floater there by Ware. He back up by double digits. 5.5 to go in the third. Gary Trent Jr. deep pull-up 2. Killed Miami in the first half, but can't make that one. Herro skies in for the board. Herro, Mitchell, Bam, Ware, and Duncan are the 5 on the floor for the Heat. Oh, Herro with a nasty crossover. Deep 3. Can't go. That would have been quite the highlight. Over A.J. Green, had him in a blender. Giannis the other way for the Bucks. Right wing, Ware defending. Drives on Ware, doubled in the corner. Dropped to Lopez on the baseline, fouled and one. Adebayo, can't happen, Bam. You just can't get caught reaching in on Brook Lopez like that, man. That just can't happen. Bam has 4 fouls now. Will sit down. Like, if you're going to get caught like that, I'd rather you let him lay it up and in. Lopez makes the 3-point play. It's back to an 8-point lead. Kyle Anderson into the game, so he gets the call over Jaime Jaquez Jr. because this would usually be Jovic's spot. Herro swings at the Duncan Robinson. He drives inside. Out to Ware. Back to Herro. Herro driving on A.J. Green. Loses the handle. First turnover of the game for Herro. Lillard in transition. Lobs to Giannis. Alley-oop dunk. Timeout Spoelstra. 87-81. Down to a 6-point game. What did we say at halftime? Turnovers are the name of the game for the Heat. They don't turn it over, they're good. They turn it over, they're bad. Turnover, letting an easy bucket in transition for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Anderson getting the call over Jaime Jaquez Jr. is quite the message you're sending to everybody out in the public eye. Tim Reynolds of the AP says the recovery on the Jovic injury is all over the map. Depends on if surgery is needed or not. Surgery will be the deciding factor on how long Jovic is out. But either way, the Heat lose one of their top rotation players, man. Who y'all got in this game, man? It felt like Miami was going to be on track to win this, but I got to be honest, with Jovic being out, that's a big loss to this rotation. It's a big loss. It's a big loss. It's a big loss, man. Hurts. That's how I feel, Dennis, man. I feel absolutely deflated. I said it live on air. As soon as the news that I came across my timeline that I saw Jovic out with a fractured hand, I immediately just got upset and said, like, well, this game means nothing to me. Because even if the Heat win, I'm not going to get excited. Because the Heat, this entire season now for Miami is about building connections and seeing if this young core can produce winning basketball. But now, one of your most important pieces of that young core, I would probably say number 4 out of all of the important people, is now out for basically potentially the rest of the season. The core is Herro, Bam, Ware, and Jovic. Like, that's what it is. And then you're trying to find out who can work around those 4. But now he's going to be out. Heat lead is 6, 87-81 with 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Can the Heat get this lead back to double digits going into the fourth? That should be the goal. Kyle Anderson acting as the playmaking hub as he did on Friday against the Raptors. Gets it over to Davion Mitchell. Swung to Ware in the short corner. Ware to cutting Duncan Robinson. Illegal screen, Kel'el Ware turnover. Here we go again. The young Heat get to the second half late and just will start turning the ball over. Here we go. Here we go. Every fucking time. Duncan missed the 3 anyway. It wouldn't have mattered. It's just more or less that the same fucking thing every time. Dame gets it over to AJ Green. Now into Giannis at the top of the key. Giannis facing up. Now backing down. Anderson defending. Giannis gets to his left hand, and it's an easy left hook shot. I mean, this is going to be food. This game's so fucking over. The Jovic injury fucking changed everything. Wiggins driving. Euro step, lefty layup. No good. Lopez with good defense. Giannis with the board. Up in transition. Spinning. Euro step. Inside bucket. This game's over. Same old, same old. 9-0 run by the Bucks. Jovic's injury fucking ruined this entire game because now the rotations are out of whack, and it just sucks. Herro launches a 3. He's open. Big answer, Tyler Herro. Needed that. Herro with 28. Second triple of the game. I see Noah saying, told you, Nick. Shut the fuck up, Noah. Like, actually, like, basically parading you're right because one of our key players got injured. Shut the fuck up. Almost have half the right to just ban you. Wiggins in the short corner, guarded by Lillard, backing down. Has room to operate. Spins, fouled. That's the 5th foul on the Bucks, so Wiggins should be going to the line here. Two free throws coming for Wiggins. Makes the first. He's now got 16 in the game. Jericho Sims in. Brook Lopez takes a seat. Wiggins misses the second. Lillard brings it up right side, driving. Wiggins defending. They're going to call foul on the floor. Not in the bonus yet. So it'll be side out. Giannis checks out. Although Dame is still in, with Antetokounmpo on the bench, the Heat have to take advantage of these minutes. Dame inbounds it to Jericho Sims. Hand off to Gary Trent. Herro going underneath the screen. I don't love that, but he gets it over to Sims. Back to A.J. Green. That's an illegal screen on Jericho Sims. This time, Duncan Robinson draws the illegal screen. Turnover going back to Miami. Come on, finish this 2.5 minutes strong. 2.5 minutes strong. Herro working on A.J. Green. Crosses over, driving left. Baseline. Kicks it out to Ware. To Wiggins. Wiggins drops it into Ware. Ware. Easy bank shot. Goes in. So Kel'el Ware with 12 points in this one. 8 boards as well, and the Heat back up by 8. Can you finish the last 2 minutes strong? Come on, Miami. Lillard over to A.J. Green in the corner 3. Rattles in and out. Board Ware. Come on. Way to respond after the run by Milwaukee, but let's get back up by 10 going into the 4th. Wiggins backing down on Lillard. That's a fucking flop. They call a charge on Andrew Wiggins. Minute 50 to go in the 3rd. Heat up 8. Lillard driving left, kicking over to A.J. Green. Swung to Gary Trent. Trent run off the three-point line inside. Fall away 2. No good. Offensive rebound, Jericho Sims. Back out to Trent. His right wing 3. And 1. No, it's an offensive foul. Gary Trent Jr. whistled for an offensive foul. He made the 3, but he stuck out his arm and leg trying to draw the contact. The officials did not get baited by that because, he pulled Andrew Wiggins' left arm down, and it's not going to count. It's going back the other way. Great call. And the Bucks member lost their challenge earlier. Wait, why are they challenging? They lost their challenge earlier. Why did they get a challenge? Wait, whoa. I'm confused. Did they not challenge the play earlier on the Wiggins 3? I'm lost. Eric Reed and John Crotty said that the Bucks challenged the call earlier on the Wiggins 3 where he got fouled shooting. And we went to timeout. Were they lying then? Because the Bucks are challenging this call. So I guess Eric Reed and John Crotty lied earlier saying that the Bucks challenged that Wiggins 3-point attempt earlier because they're challenging. You don't get 2 challenges if you only get 2 challenges if you win the first. So for this to be challengeable, that means they didn't challenge the one earlier in the game. And it doesn't matter. It's an unsuccessful challenge. Fuck you, Doc Rivers. Call stands. Now they're definitely out of challenges. I mean, I'm shocked they challenged that. I get it. You're taking, it would have added 3 points to you. And, that's a big turn. But Gary Trent literally grabbed Wiggins' shoulder coming down and ripped his arm down. That is the clearest offensive foul of all time. Doc Rivers is a bozo. Doc Rivers is a bozo for challenging that. Not that they should have even had a challenge in the first place, I guess. Whatever. A minute and a half to go in the 3rd quarter. Heat up 8 with ball. Herro inbounds it to Wiggins. Herro's had a sensational game. Andrew Wiggins has played well as well. Kyle Anderson on the left wing. Picks up his dribble, kicks it out to Herro. Duncan Robinson sets Herro a screen. Herro gets by Prince inside, discards Taurean Prince, and they're going to call him for an offensive foul. These officials have been terrible, man. Both ways, if we're going to be honest. Both ways. Officiating is a matches issue. I mean, that's a flop. Tyler Herro does not extend his arm. That's a joke. Lillard has it, top of the key, minute to go in the quarter. Lillard gets a screen. Herro defending now. Lillard drives left, spins, inside the paint, kicks to the corner. Taurean Prince 3. Rattles in and out, and Herro grabs the board. Let's go 2 for 1 here. Draw it down to about 35 seconds, take a shot. Herro's going to think about launching a 3 early. Doesn't, gets it back. Herro inside, lefty hook shot, no good. Rebound tipped out by Ware. Heat still have a chance to go 2 for 1. It's a deep 3 by Duncan. No good. Rebound again offensively by Ware. Back out to Herro. 30 seconds remaining in the third. Herro guard by Green. Herro. Sidestep. Tough 3. Fall away. No good. Rebound Taurean Prince, and now the shot clock's turned off with 20 seconds to go. He took some interesting shots there. Can you get a stop and go into the fourth up 8? Come on. Be a backbreaker if the Bucks are able to get a bucket here. Milwaukee has it. Lillard, 5, guarded by Wiggins. Gets a screen. Lillard drops it off to Jericho Sims. Push shot floater, no good. Anderson rebound, and that's how we'll end the third quarter. A good defensive series there by Miami to get the ball to Dame's hands, force Jericho Sims to do something with it, and I'll live with him doing anything, quite literally anything, every single day of the week. The Heat will enter the fourth quarter with an 8-point lead, 93-85. You know what time it is, folks. It's fourth quarter time. Spam the 4s in the chat. Spam the 4s in the chat. 1,100 people watching. Spam those 4s. Spam those 4s. If you can't comment, it's because we're in subscriber-only mode. You got to be subscribed. Spam those 4s. I see CO, Henry, Allen, Hot Dog, Yearn, Casual, Henry, Tyler, Virgil, Rome, Apachito, Vadin, Alfonso, Boya, Tyman, Dolphins fan, Mark, I Make Beats, Sulan, Midaz, Cruzman, Macman, Glow, Austin. Miguel. Oh, shit. Eight-point lead going into the fourth. Can Miami close it out? How many points does Giannis have? I got to check on my prize picks. Giannis has 17. Tyler's got 28. So 28 plus 17, that's 45. So I need Giannis and Herro to have more than 4 points combined in the fourth quarter. Yeah, that's going to happen. Ware's already got the more than on 9 points, so we're good there. So I need 4 combined points from Herro and Giannis in the fourth quarter. I need Rozier to stay less than 8.5 points. He's got 2 points. He didn't even check in the third quarter. Hopefully he doesn't play in the fourth either. And then I just need SGA to get 26 points later today. Feels pretty good. I'll hit a 10 times lineup. A little 10 times lineup. That'd be pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Be pretty thrilled with that. Pretty thrilled. All right, Heat will get the ball to start the fourth quarter because they won the tip. And I already just saw an update on ESPN that the Heat have subbed in Terry Rozier for Tyler Herro to start the fourth. Kill me now. Not because of my prize picks, because he's bad at basketball. Rozier brings it up. He's guarded by Kevin Porter Jr. Kyle Anderson has it in the low post. He's backing up. Now, and they call an offensive foul on Duncan Robinson. Jesus Christ, Duncan. Could you be any more fucking stupid today? There's just been so many dumb plays by Duncan Robinson. 2 illegal screens, a dumb foul on the defensive end, too. 10th turnover of the game on Miami. They had 3 at halftime. Story of every game. Miami just turns the ball over like it's their job in the second half. Kevin Porter Jr. driving on Rozier. Out to Gary Trent Jr. Quick 3. It's good. Here we go. Every fucking day. Anytime we play a competent team, Wiggins has it left wing. He's got to dominate this time here. Wiggins drives, Euro steps inside, lays it up and in. Good job by Wiggins attacking a weaker defender in Gary Trent Jr. Kyle Anderson defending Kevin Porter Jr. Deep step back to KPJ. It goes. Listen, that goes in, but I'll live with those shots. I will. You want to take 18-foot step back twos? Go ahead, man. Rozier, Ware, two-man. Rozier inside, running floater, wide open brick. I fucking hate Terry Rozier. Like, I actually have never hated a Heat basketball player more. Kevin Porter Jr. coast to coast because Rozier doesn't stop him, and then he picks up a foul. I mean, are you fucking serious, like, with this guy? Are you serious with Terry Rozier? Major, if you're still watching, I'm with you. I'm done. I'll officially come to your side. I don't think Isaiah Stevens is better than Rozier as a basketball player, because if he was, he'd be in the NBA. But I would rather give Isaiah Stevens a chance. KPJ makes the first, 95-91. I can't do it with him. Just can't. He just misses wide open shots. He doesn't get back on defense. I'm done. I am so done with him. KPJ misses the second free throw, and Wiggins grabs the board, so Heat's lead is 4. Rozier gets it over to Wiggins. Ware sets Andrew a screen. Wiggins gets downhill, Euro step, throws it to nobody, turnover. Here we go with the turnovers. Here we go. Porter Jr. in transition inside. What a Euro step layup by Kevin Porter Jr. Timeout Miami. I mean, I don't want to be the guy because this is the first night of a back-to-back. But, I mean, Herro comes off the floor and it's just immediate train wreck on the offensive end. Terry Rozier is a team worse. -6. Bam's got 4 fouls. He's got to come back in. How is Bam not in the game right now? Seriously. I know he has He has 4 fouls. I know he has 4 fouls. But how is he not in the game? You need someone to dominate your offense. We'll tell you about Prize Picks for the final time in this timeout. Today's show is sponsored by Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform out there with more than 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks is the best daily fantasy sports platform. All you do is pick more or less on at least 2 or more player stat projections for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Prize Picks has invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. And when you hit and I hit, they are putting their members first. All withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. You can get your money in as quick as 15 minutes. They also have weekly promotions can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. I've got an entry for tonight's game. I got Kel'el Ware more than 9 points, less than Terry Rozier 8.5 points, more than Giannis and Tyler Herro combined 48 points, and then they also offer flash deals at times. Today, 25.5 SGA points, discounted from 30.5 to 25.5. I'll take that 4-player entry right here. Got 3 mores, 1 less. Just an example of how you can play Prize Picks on a daily basis. So join me and the millions of others on Prize Picks right now. Download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That link is in the description and comments of today's live show. Prize Pick. Back here in the 4th, Heat's lead that was once... What is it? As high as in the fourth quarter, 8 points. It started at 8 points. Heat been outscored 8-2 in the 4th. 8-2 in the 4th. If you're just joining us, Nikola Jovic, fractured right hand, will not return, likely out for an extended period of time. Heat still running this. No, Bam's into the game. Thank the Lord. He has it, top of the key, facing up on Jericho Sims. Gets it to Wiggins. Wiggins gets downhill. He's got to go up with that. Instead, he kicks it to Rozier. Now back to Wiggins in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Wiggins driving on Sims. Gets into the painted area. Cutting Bam. Bam fades away on the end of the shot clock. Hits the rim. Ball loose, and Kuzma grabs it. Jesus Christ. Wiggins had a shot and passed it up. Can't pass up a shot. KPJ just moved Duncan Robinson out of his shoes. Get him out of the fucking game. Spoelstra going with Duncan and Terry Rozier as the backcourt. What a joke. Tie ball game. Wiggins, pull up mid-range shot. You want to shoot that one though, Andrew. You've been good today, but not taking an easy running 5-footer and then taking that shot. This is a joke. 10-2 run for the Bucks in the last 2 minutes. KPJ, lob, Jericho Sims, Bucks in the lead. Timeout Miami. This team's a fucking joke. I'm so sick of them. I seriously am. You're getting outscored in the fourth quarter 12-2 in non-Giannis and Dame minutes. This loss is on Eric Spoelstra once again. Another loss on Eric Spoelstra. This loss is on Eric Spoelstra. It's a fucking joke. Outscored 12-2 to start the fourth quarter. Will the Heat get to 10 points in the fourth quarter? I don't think so. Based on how this season's gone, probably not. Probably not. Just so sick and tired of the same fucking thing every single game. Shout out Tim Green, $5 super chat. I'll trade Terry Rozier for Scottie Pippen Jr. I'll fucking cut Terry Rozier. If this front office wasn't so fucking cheap and ownership wasn't so cheap, they should buy him out. Because he's actually a negative to the team. It's no longer trading him. He hurts your basketball team. Get him off of the roster and free up a roster spot. He is that bad. I don't care that you want to keep his contract around to be an expiring next year or use as a trade chip if you need a big contract and a big salary. He is hurting your basketball team. Get him off the roster. Joke of a basketball player, man. It's just so embarrassing. I don't know how a Hall of Fame head coach and Eric Spoelstra can't see how much he's hurting your basketball team. And it's been reported by 5 Sports Network that there's no pressure from the front office to play Terry Rozier to get their money's worth. So it's been all on Spoelstra continuing to play him. Davion Mitchell back into the game. So is Herro. Rozier sits down. Herro driving, spinning, fade away on KPJ. Comes up short. Here we go again. Heat's offense just goes to complete shit. AJ Green trailing 3. This game is so far beyond over. It's actually hilarious. 15-2 to start the fourth quarter by the Bucks. I fucking hate this basketball team. I'm so sick of them. Herro driving on Kevin Porter Jr. Pull up deep 2. It's good. Wanted a foul. Probably deserved to get a foul. Unfortunately, it's Tyler Herro's show. Tyler, save us, because no one else is capable of doing a thing. Blocking foul called on Davion Mitchell. He'll be on the floor. I can't believe this. I say I can't believe it, but how can I not? It's the same fucking story every game. Yeah, it was a foul on Mitchell. Giannis back in. Well, you got outscored 15-4 with Dame and Giannis off the floor. How much of a joke is that? Kuzma gets a screen, swings it over to KPJ. He now gets a screen. Back to Kuzma, corner three. No good. Rebound Herro. Herro out and running. Euro step inside and one. Tyler Herro is saving the Miami Heat. Euro stepped from the three-point line through two defenders and just AJ Green and Kevin Porter Jr. reached in, and then it was an uncontested and one continuation layup. The hometown kid, Tyler Herro, having one of his best games of the season, 32 points, 10 assists, 5 boards. Chance to tie the game up at 100 with a free throw. And he does. Wow, what a game. All right, here we go. 8 minutes to go. Kuzma on the right wing, over to Giannis, swung to Lopez. Giannis posting up on Herro. Got to send two. Who's going to double? Excuse me, I was mistaken. It was Kuzma backing in. And he missed, but Lopez was there for the offensive putback. Heat back down two. Herro with 5 straight points for the Heat. Driving on KPJ. Kicks to the corner. Bam driving on Lopez. Gets good position inside and hits the teardropper to even this game up at 102 once again. Back and forth we go, but it's got to start defensively for Miami. Giannis over to AJ Green. Pump fake. He gets inside to Kuzma in the corner. Fouled on the pass, though, I would assume. It was on the floor, right? Be the third foul on Miami. It should be on the floor. There's no way they give Kuzma free throws here, right? They're seriously giving him free throws? Holy fuck, these officials suck. In what world was he going up with a shot? That is unbelievable. Officiating at an all-time bad, man. He wasn't even gathered. He was not even gathered when he got fouled. He was starting to bring the ball up when he got slapped on the arm. Like on the ground. He didn't fully even pick it up yet. That's an unbelievable shot. The fact that he got 2 free throws is so bad. 104-102. Dame's back in. Here we go. Herro has it. Gets a screen from Bam. Herro 3, no good. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Tried to draw a foul. It's kind of a foul bait move by Herro. I don't love that. How about we take a normal shot? I'm just so mentally defeated. Giannis at the top of the key, over to Brook Lopez, cutting Kuzma. They get it to him in the corner. Wiggins defending. Kuzma out to Lopez. Deep 3, Lopez comes up short. Wiggins grabs the board. To be honest, why are we doubling Kuzma in the post? Like, I trust Wiggins to defend that. Mitchell finds a curling Herro. Now Bam to the corner. Wiggins, 3 for the lead. No. Rebound Milwaukee. Lillard in transition. Finds KPJ, who's been torching Miami so far in the fourth. Back to Lillard. They're trying to get it to Giannis inside. They finally do. Giannis faces up on Ware. Backing down. Wiggins doubles. Kicked out to KPJ. Swung to Kuzma. Baseline drive floater for Kuzma. Rattles in and out. Rebound Ware. Mitchell on the outlet, right side of your court. Screen over to Bam. Adebayo thought about a 3. Now over to Herro. Herro driving. Step back. Deep 2. Rattles in and out. I hate that the offense is just so reliant on Tyler Herro. It's like Tyler Herro or nothing right now. It's just terrible. Lillard pick and roll with Giannis, and he lays it up and in. Herro quickly the other way inside, gets to the rack and finishes. Once again, transition defense of Milwaukee is so piss poor. Back to a 2-point game, 5:15 to go. Herro at 35. Lillard off of a screen inside, lob to Giannis. Giannis comes down with it, backs down. He just traveled. Yeah, thank you. Holy shit. The most obvious travel of all time. They call it. Heat down 2 with ball, 5:15 to go. I mean, that was an unbelievable travel. Wiggins, top of the key. Bam sets him a screen. Herro sets him a delay screen. Back over to Herro. Top of the key. 8 on the shot clock. Herro driving left on Kevin Porter Jr. Pull-up elbow shot. Is good. We're tied. Timeout, Milwaukee. Tyler Herro, one heck of a ball game. Just doing all-star level things right now. 37 points. But I don't like the offense. It's just Tyler Herro, please save us offense. I don't like that. 106, 106. To be fair, though, if Kevin Porter Jr. is going to be defending him in isolation every time, sure. But, like, I hate that it's just Tyler or nothing. Spam those 14s for Tyler Herro. 1,300 people watching. Herro's having a hell of a game. Spam those 14s. I just tweeted out. I love that Tyler Herro's cooking, but I don't love the fact that his offense, or it's the Heat's offense is Herro or nothing. I don't love it. It's a big game for Miami. They've got a back-to-back tomorrow night in Atlanta against the Hawks. 5 games in 8 days. Tonight against Milwaukee, Monday and Wednesday against the Hawks, Friday Pacers, Sunday Knicks. It would probably behoove Miami to get this 5-game and 8-day stretch started with a win since they led pretty much the entire game until the fourth quarter. Here we go. 5 minutes left. Oh, my God. Hawks up 140 to 139 with a minute to go against the Pistons. Lillard, logo 3. He's good. Every day I was cry myself to sleep that the Heat couldn't get a trade done for Lillard. Bam at the elbow, faces up on Lopez, drives, turns around, fall away, does not go. Ball loose and Wiggins grabs the rebound. Out to Mitchell, and they get another chance at this. Herro, screened by Adebayo. Right wing 3, Herro. No good. Why is he forcing a 3? Like, it's hard to get mad at Tyler because he's cooking, but, like, that's the bad shot selection, man. You could have got inside and driven it. The Heat can't buy a 3 today. They're shooting 30%. Giannis, deep pull-up 2 over Ware. Can't go. Live with that shot every day. Herro with the board. Up ahead to Wiggins. Wiggins driving on A.J. Green. Inside, layup, no good. Rebound. That's got to be off Lopez, no? I'd like to see this get reviewed. Could Spoelstra use a challenge here? I think the ball was inbounded, so no. I thought that was off Milwaukee. 3:50 to go. Heat down 3. Lillard, pull up 3 once again. Too strong. Rebound Giannis. Back out to Lillard. Lillard gets inside. Back to Giannis at the top of the key. Swung to Kuzma. Back to Giannis. 1 more to Lillard. 5 on the shot clock. Bam defending. 4. Lillard. Step back. Fall away 3. Air ball. Ware with the rebound. Good defense. Bam. 3:30 to go. Stop hunting 3s. Attack. Wiggins posting up on A.J. Green. Baseline drive is there, Wiggins. Go. Back out to Herro. A 35-footer. We're tied. Holy fuck, Tyler Herro. What a ridiculous shot. If that didn't go in, I would have been so upset. 40 points for Tyler Herro. Lillard, the other way. Pocket pass to Bam, to Lopez. Herro with excellent defense gets in the passing lane, tips it out of bounds. What a shot by Herro. I mean, it's a bad shot. It's a 35-footer from the logo. It's a bad shot. But it goes in. What are you going to do? 3 minutes to go. Kuzma pull-up three. Good. I mean, are you serious? That fucking bum is going to hit pull-up threes? Herro the other way to Wiggins in the left wing. Wiggins driving on A.J. Green, backing down at the elbow, spinning, gets a good shot inside, but misses it. Point-blank miss. Had a good point-blank 8-footer. Missed it. Giannis in transition, right at Kel'el Ware, layup good. And that sequence right there puts you down 5. Kuzma pull-up 3, you miss an 8-footer. Herro curling 3, looking to answer, doesn't. And now you're really behind the 8 ball now. That's the sequence that lost it. It was actually to start the fourth quarter, but when you got close, that was the sequence. Giannis cut off by Wiggins, throws it inside the Lopez, two-handed slam. Timeout Miami, down 7. Ball game. Outscored 31-16 in the fourth quarter. Can't do it, man. I'm sick of it. I just tweeted out I would do a lot to fast forward to a timeout. Or to the end of the season. I wish I could fast forward to the offseason. I'm sick of this team. Fast forward to the offseason, please. I'm begging. This game's over. He can't get a stop. They played good defense in the first half, but not in the second half. You can thank Terry Rozier and Duncan Robinson for that in the fourth quarter. Two fucking losers. I hope both of them are off the team in the offseason. Duncan Robinson is a $19.9 million contract, but only $9.9 million of it is guaranteed. They can cut him and save $10 million, or they can keep him. It's their team call. Davion Mitchell inbounds it to Wiggins. He'll bring it up with 2 minutes to go. I mean, just simply no one else did anything for the Heat in this fourth quarter. I think Herro has 12 of the team's 16 fourth quarter points. It's just embarrassing. Herro working with Ware inside, swinging to Davion Mitchell for a left wing 3. Came up short. Giannis with the rebound. Oh, man. 90 seconds to go. Any basket going forward for the Bucks ends the game. Giannis driving, fall away, fade away 2 at the free throw line. Can't go. Herro with the board. Got to push. Herro picked up by Kuzma. Bam gets the ball off a screen over to Ware to the corner for Mitchell. Try another 3. That one doesn't go, but Wiggins, weak side rebound, goaltending on Giannis. He get within 2 possessions, 116-111. Don't have to foul. Can get a stop, bucket, stop. They're reviewing this. I mean, that was a clear goaltend, but I don't know what they're reviewing, man. Wiggins with that bucket gets in the 20 points. Herro's got 40, Bam 22, Wiggins 20. Bam's actually not going to get a double-double today. Quite the shocker. Kel'el Ware did, though, 12 and 12. Embarrassing fourth quarter performance by Miami, man. Same old, same old. Same old, same old. The fact that the Heat play in 24 hours makes me sick. Makes me sick. AJ Green will inbound it to Giannis. Wonder if well, they're not in the bonus, but I wonder if Miami would hack a Giannis. Not that you're allowed to do that. I guess you technically are. Lillard cut off, swings at the Brook Lopez, right wing three, too strong. Giannis offensive rebound. Put back good. Dagger. Got the stop because Bam was pulled out to guard Dame. Couldn't get the rebound. Herro gets a screen, kicks to Davion Mitchell. He drives to the corner. Adebayo pump fakes a three. He'll go inside. Bank shot is good. 113, 118 with 42 to go. I suppose you can defend this out, get a stop, and get a quick bucket, and then play the foul game. And that's what Miami will do. Too much time has run off the clock now to foul, so he got to get a stop. 30 seconds to go. 8 on the shot clock. Lillard, double teamed. Drives inside. No defense by Miami. Easy layup. What are they doing? This team quit. Giving up, 40 points? 35 points in the fourth quarter? What a joke. Herro, 19 seconds, crosses over, driving inside to the corner. Wiggins, 3. No good, and that's going to do it. Heat don't foul ball game. What an embarrassing fucking loss. I hate this fucking team. I'm so done. I want the season to be over more than anything in the fucking world. I've lost all hope. I don't have joy. We joke about finding joy again because that's what Jimmy Butler said. I legitimately get angry having to watch this team play. I'm sick of them. I'm legit sick of this team. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. It really is. It really fucking is. Massive Matt of the Super Chat. I've never seen a team collapse so consistently. That's on coaching. It's on coaching. Wasim says, sucks when you lose hope. I'm so beyond lost hope. I'm beyond lost hope, and I'm now into the point where I just want the season to end. He'd have what? What's the record now? 26 and 29? That's what, 55 games? So they got 27 left. I don't want to watch any of those games. All 27 games. I don't want to watch one of them. I don't want to watch one. Not one. I don't want to watch one of these games in the next 27 games. Unfortunately, I'll fucking be here because of my job. I'll tell you what, though. If it was up to me, I wouldn't do any more live streams. I'd be done. I don't want to do them anymore. The team sucks. I just want to watch the games in the comfort of my own home so I don't have to react to this garbage team. I'm mentally broken. I am. I was mentally broken before the All-Star break, and that loss to the Mavericks. And I said it on Friday night, if they lost to the Raptors, I would have legitimately been so out of the door. But then them blowing this game again, I'm out the door. I'm done. They could go 4-0 this week against the Hawks, the Knicks, and the Pacers. I don't think it would matter to me. I don't think it would. Team sucks. I just want the season to end. Bucks shot 61% in the fourth quarter. Heat shot 38%. Outscored 35-20. What a joke of a fucking team. They should be embarrassed. They should. I hope we never see the word Heat culture again. That shit's fucking dead. That shit is more dead than you could ever fucking imagine. The fact this team has to play it again tomorrow night is just a joke. I wish the Heat could forfeit. Problem is that this team's still going to fucking somehow be the 8 seed. And I hate it. They'll probably finish as the 8 seed, lose to the Magic in the first play-in game, and then beat the Bulls or Hawks in the second play-in game. And they'll be the 8 seed, get swept, and they'll just have the Warriors pick. There's nothing I'd like more for them to lose in the play-in so they can have a lottery pick this year. Nothing more. Fuck getting a pick in 2026. I want to pick now. Raziel's taking a victory lap. This team was the same with Jimmy. Do you now remember what the Heat were doing with Jimmy Butler on their roster? They were doing the same thing, blowing fourth quarters. Nothing was going to change. Same thing would have happened. Same thing would have happened. Yeah, it also helps when Steph Curry's on your fucking roster. I mean, some of you guys are so stupid. You guys really are. The Warriors are 5-1 with Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy's putting up the same numbers on a nightly basis as he was with Miami. What do you think the difference is? Oh, yeah, the Warriors have a better team than the Miami Heat. They have a top 7 player in the NBA and one of the most, probably maybe the most influential offensive basketball player in the history of the league. You guys are so fucking dumb sometimes. It just amazes me. I think it's apples to apples. Jimmy's been great for them defensively and is a good wing, but he's averaging 18 points a game for them. He's doing the same exact thing he did in the Heat uniform. It's just that they've got a way better team than us outside of Jimmy Butler. This team is so bad. I'm so sick of them, bro. I really am. We'll stay live if you guys send in a super chat, ask a question or a thought about tonight's game. Still live. If not, I'll sign off and film a video about Nikola Jovic. So, y'all let me know. I'll give it a minute. If not, I'll sign off and film that video. Hi, Joe, with the $2 super chat. Get that on screen here in a second. Once it loads in. Why Anderson ain't released beyond me? He ain't the problem. He ain't the problem, man. Kyle Anderson is not the problem. Not one bit. There's no way you can think this game is on Kyle Anderson. Give it another 30 seconds. I just am lost for words, man. I don't want to watch this team. I don't want to talk about this team. I felt that way before the All-Star break. I feel the same way now. Sick of it. All right, I'll do it for today's stream. Peace out, guys.